It's no sleep, baby.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Prospero año y felicidad.
No,
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. All right, folks. Welcome. We are live on the internet.
Oops. Their live Boxing Day.
We are No Sleep the Podcast. I am one quarter of your podcasting crew this evening. We're a comedy podcast. I'm going to do a joke or two real quick to get us started. All right, here's one for you. Here's $1 million idea.
All right, let's hear it.
Ass-only chaps.
Like ass pasties?
The yin and yang to
Yeah.
ass chaps.
Do they have
the part they cut out has to go somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pile of ass chaps
Yeah.
in the factory.
Yeah.
So they're
Choking a sea turtle somewhere because they're not being used.
ass pasties.
Yes.
So when you
Ass
twerk,
only
they spin
chaps.
around in circles.
So that's
Yeah,
an interesting idea.
Ooh, yeah.
Here's another one. Now that a comedy club is being built by Dave Bowman and yours truly, I was expected to
Personally.
come up with a business model,
Ah, yes.
which turns out is just not a tiny model of the club.
What is this? A comedy club for ants?
It means a plan to make money.
Ah,
Learned a lot
yeah.
running businesses like that. Anyway, you can cut to Tom McGrain.
Oh,
Merry
snap.
Christmas, everybody.
I'm just going to share my Christmas Eve gift exchange story.
Please.
So I agonized over what to get Sarah for Christmas because we're living together. We have a child now, 2 children. I was like, oh man, get her something nice for Christmas. And I remember her lamenting having she used to have a keyless car starter, not a keyless, an automatic car starter, outside the car.
Started
Remote.
from-
There we go. That's
Remote
what
start.
remote car starter.
That's key in the wintertime.
It is. I was like, this is going to be the best gift because she used to have one. In my recollection, she'd talk about it. I was like, oh man. So we're exchanging gifts on the evening, Christmas Eve. And I give her this. She opens it and she's like, what is this? I was like, it's a remote car starter. Yeah. And she's like, oh, I have, my car has remote start. And I was like, what? I was like, I thought you talked about how great it was and that you want it. 'Cause you used to have it. She's like, no, my car has remote start. And I was like, I couldn't fucking believe it. And then I'm opening my gifts. And I get this fucking fancy bidet.
Ooh.
My other nice gift for Sarah, fancy bidet.
Ow.
It's a real gift of the Magi Christmas.
So you guys both gave each other.
It was
that.
fucking, I was like, oh my God. Yeah. So I was like, I guess my best gift is these cupcake pajama pants. You're welcome. Enjoy these sweatpant overalls.
Yes.
So yeah, that was,
Killed it.
yeah. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. Took the wind out of my sails big time.
I'm just going to go home.
Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah. I'm leaving my mom's house and going straight to my mom's other house. Yeah. So that was disappointment.
Right.
But maybe, hopefully I can return
Yeah, so
that
maybe a gift
and the
receipt.
fee for service or whatever, and we get each other. Well, I'll get something nice for everybody.
Oh, wow. You paid to have it installed.
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
God damn.
So you had a remote starter installed on the car that already had
No. I paid to have it installed as part of the gift.
As in she could come in and get it
Yeah, she could
installed.
schedule it. Just give them the
Right.
number and my name, and
no refunds.
well, there's hopefully there better be a goddamn refund.
No, now you need to be like,
We got to install it on something.
I don't know. You need to say,
Yeah.
would it be a good gift to you if the Fiat had this?
No,
Ooh.
I don't want it. Then the Fiat will explode. I'm sure.
Ooh, what if you could put
Auto
a
start.
remote starter on a woman?
there
Yeah.
Oh,
She's warming up.
Yeah.
actually, I think they have things like that.
Oh, money.
Remote control panties.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
that rose thing I've been seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've seen videos of uncomfortable women at dinner. Or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
I've seen that in stores.
One
I
of those
don't.
Mhm.
vibrating butt plugs.
Yeah.
Controlled by an app.
Yeah.
Mm.
Boop. Yeah.
All right, my turn.
Your turn.
Danny T.
Danny
what's
T,
up?
everyone.
I think more than anything else, when it comes to Christmas, I don't like it. Only because you have to try and figure out what the other people want.
Yeah.
Because I'm a guy that if I want something, I'm gonna tell you what I want. Other people's like, nah, it won't be. It take the fun out of it. You got to figure it out. Do I look like goddamn Shaggy or Scooby Doo? I don't want to pick up clues all year to try and figure out what to put in this box for you to be surprised with.
That's I don't want any. Like people are like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
A new car.
That's
yeah.
the other thing.
Yeah.
You have to find a balance of finding something that you want to give them
Yeah.
and you can afford to give
Yeah.
them.
That's really thread the
Ugh.
needle there.
Yeah.
Especially when we get older now, it's like, a new car, a new roof for my house. I don't know.
I said pants.
There you go. Can't go wrong with
I
that.
am very practical. You can get me a toilet. They're $100 and I would gladly install it in my upstairs.
There you go.
There we go.
So I'm simple like that.
Put that in a
Mhm.
stocking, those stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
A whole
for sure.
toilet.
Mhm.
I'm a simple dude. I like simple stuff. I tell you one
Or
thing.
you could take a shit in the stocking and be like, "I got a place for this to go."
You've been a naughty boy.
Couple
don't
lumps
get
of
cold.
coal.
yeah.
Logs of coal.
This cold stinks, mama.
Do not burn that coal.
But I tell you one thing I got myself. I know we get to the point where you don't want people surprised, so you get stuff for yourself.
Sure.
Something I got for myself was a bag of balloons. Balloons like you can make stuff out of them, like
Like
you
the
know,
long, like
yeah,
Oh,
yes,
those are so hard to blow up.
they are, but they give you a
Yeah.
pump to go with it.
Oh, nice.
So I went online and looked at YouTube. Now I know how to make swords. So I have like 12 swords, balloon swords.
Balloon swords.
Just
Perfect.
Uh,
That's gonna be,
who wants a balloon?
Yeah.
that's gonna be part of my
No
next
one?
pet.
No one?
You buy yourself balloons
Yeah.
and then give balloon swords as gifts.
Yeah.
there you
I
go.
tell you
Christmas
what,
is solved.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
That's
trying
smart.
to pick up new skills. That's what I'm doing.
Nice balloon engagement ring.
Yeah.
There you go, sweetie.
That's a good stage act right there. Get the everything else, just eject from the set and just go to the balloon. animal.
Watch out, Carrot Top. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Take your spot.
Yeah.
What about you, Alex?
Oh, let's go into the Christmas joke toy box I have here. No. It's Christmas time. Christmas time is over, but we're still in Christmas time. It's not New Year's yet. Clearly, it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
I love Christmas time. I love Christmas music. But I feel like there's too much cum in Christmas music. It makes me feel weird. Here comes Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, come, all ye faithful. A lot of coming, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Then on Christmas Eve, the big jam at the church, when Jesus comes out, like that's when the beat drops. They do "Joy to the World." That's the big anthem right there, the party anthem. But they sing "Joy to the world, the Lord is come." Ooh,
Oh,
I don't like that. That's nasty.
yeah. Shouldn't it be he
Gross.
was come?
Yeah.
He was God come.
You know what? When it does come to that, it is kind of one of those things like you go to church and it's like Jesus is in all of us. Like
Mhm.
really, all of us?
Yeah, he's come. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. You guys, you literally sang it. You couldn't wait to sing that part. The Lord is come. Well, okay, I didn't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Delicious.
I tell you, to talk about that, I do comedy so much and think comedy so much. I forgot how to actually spell the word "come" in like civilian world.
Oh, like
I
Oh,
spell
yeah.
it C-U-M. It's like that is not how you spell it. Like, how do you spell it? I completely forgot.
Yeah.
Spell "come" to
Your, your kid's like, I need a ride home from the mall. And you're like, I'm coming.
exclamation point.
You got to use all
Yeah.
those acronyms. I am using it.
Yeah. Stop rushing me. I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm already coming.
Yeah.
Yep. I did forget for a full like 30 seconds. Like, oh, forgot how to spell it for real.
It is pretty hard to spell once you start thinking about it too hard.
Yeah.
That thing happens where you look at a word
Yeah,
too
you're
many
like,
times.
no way.
You're like, that's how you spell comb?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did that with if one time. One time I looked at if repeatedly. Like, no way that's how you spell if.
Yeah.
If,
Spell what?
if,
IF?
if. Yeah, it was tough for me.
You're like, should be a PH in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was so complicated. If.
It is. There's a word for looking at a word for so long, it starts to seem like it's not a real word.
Yeah, it starts to look wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll happen with me even with like graphic design work. If you're just like, designing the same thing for hours, you're like, this is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It just looks like
You're just like
complete
like
shit.
2 pixels this way, ding, ding, and then you're like that.
No, it's all wrong.
And like, this is what am I even fucking doing? This is completely bullshit.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make my dick bigger. Why is this taking so long?
That's AJ's graphic design
Yeah.
skills.
Went to DMAC for that.
Nice. You're an educated man.
Yeah. I did take one class. Two class. I failed statistics, and then I took a photography class. Not to brag.
Right. Hell yeah. I had to go back to high school and finish photography after I graduated.
Damn.
Hmm.
They brought you back. What? Just not good enough grade, or
I didn't finish because my appendix burst. So they let me do the graduation ceremony with no diploma. I had to go back
You're
and
like, now
finish
go take
photography.
pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
how'd you do?
Pretty good. I don't really recall having to do much of anything except show up a couple times.
Nice.
And I felt really cool because I went to Catholic school where they wore not uniforms, but there was a fairly strict dress code. And I went back to school after graduating in my street clothes. And I was like, look
street
at me.
What's up, fellow
That's
kid?
right. Yeah.
Skateboard over your
Yep.
shoulder.
Yes.
I did have some presents. Shyla already tore open hers, so she doesn't get it unboxed on camera.
Oh, shit.
And don't let the size, it's just a coincidence that one's way bigger than the other. There's yours, Alex.
Nothing for Danny.
Yeah, sorry, Danny. I
That's
blew
all
it.
right. I'm
Thanks,
used-
AJ.
I'm
Yeah,
used
no
to not
problem.
receiving anything. I'm good. I'm
Actu-
interested to see what they are, though.
I think you'll like what you see. It's a cheetah stripper.
I love it.
There you
A
go.
little fine
it's
piece
like
of
a-
artwork right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at
both
that.
cat related.
Very nice. Do you know the artist?
On yours.
Is this what you were graphically designing?
No, I did not design that. I saw that at an art show. And then Alex's came with a little card for the guy.
Jake Earp.
Yeah.
artwork.
But I thought it was a cool little trippy cat. And then
I
that
love
one's a pretty trippy cat. In its
I
own
love me a
way as
trippy
well.
cat.
Yeah.
See this?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty sexy.
yeah.
With the leopard and all, I thought.
Nice.
Well, let me get
Perfect.
your guys. Let me get your
Little
guys
flashbacks.
gifts.
Oh, shit.
Old Saint Nick Carter here.
Nick Carter. He was
Backstreet
brother of
Boy.
Aaron Carter. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Aaron Carter died, I think.
Yeah. he
Is
did.
it like real art that costs like a lot of money and stuff?
I think it was like $25.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, Danny.
Yeah, you guys are artsy, man. That's pretty cool.
Well, this is heavy. Oh,
You got the wrong deal.
Oh.
You got the wrong deal, though.
yeah.
Got the wrong remote control panties.
That's right. Well,
Oh, no. It's funny. I ate a whole bag of these last night. Nerds gummy clusters.
Yeah, usually at Christmas I'll have an idea of what I want to get you guys. I want to hook you up with something. This year I'm like, I don't have any hot ideas, so I thought to
Whoa.
myself, where did Toll and AJ shop? So I went to Jay's CD and Hobby and Casey's and a Hot Topic T-shirt.
Hey, what does that T-shirt say?
I got Toll a bluey one because then they'll be cool with his kids.
Oh
my I know.
Muffin.
Oh,
Hell
that-
yeah.
It's Godzilla.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
pretty cool. It's got back too.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That is cool.
Metal muffin shirt. Muffin is if you guys don't.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the poorly behaved cousin.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's
And I
more.
found the best movies I could find.
That's amazing.
I don't have any of these either.
Ah.
Any given Sunday.
Oh my, I was just talking about the Lego movie today.
What are they? Name them.
Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol.
Haven't seen that yet. I
You've
bet
never
it's-
seen it?
I bet
It's a good one.
Okay, well, there you go.
Lego movie.
It's a great
Oh
story.
my gosh, the campaign. I do have Edge of Tomorrow,
Ah.
but it is an amazing movie. So And plus,
Never know.
Do
when
you
to
have it,
need a
AJ?
backup. What?
Edge of Tomorrow.
I do not.
Well, see,
Okay.
it all works out.
Little
This is amazing,
bartering
Alex.
around.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Alex.
Oh, and there's a little Casey's gift card, so you
Oh,
can
I
get
saw
you can
it.
get your ice cream.
Oh my God.
My late night Haagen-Dazs run.
Jeez, got that ice cream money running through his veins, boy. Man. Woo.
All right.
Thanks, Alex.
Maybe I'll give a bag of candy to Danny. Or something.
Yeah, thank you
I
guys-
didn't know Danny was gonna be
Hey,
here.
thank you guys for inviting me on today. So I can sit and look like that one cousin that you have
Yeah.
that wants to play a video game while you play it the whole time. Like, can I have a turn? I just want one
Uh,
turn.
I know.
Cousin Danny.
It's also the Three White Guys podcast. And we bring on the black guy. We're like, nothing for you.
It's so fucked.
No reparations on Christmas. No, I'll shell out something for Danny. I'll find some.
Thanks, guys.
You like candy, Danny?
Sure.
Sure you do.
Sure you do. Hell yeah, you do.
Ooh. I think it's got Danny written all over it. Little smoothies, Danny. Huh? How about that?
Nice.
Why gotta be pink though?
Huh? Why I gotta
Gotta
be
be pink.
pink? Oh, let me see. A lot of candy's pink.
I think yeah.
Santa doesn't want any troubles with Danny. if I'm honest.
Danny likes that sweet pink, and everyone
Yeah.
knows it.
Oh yeah, never mind. I keep this. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Wow. Spoiled rotten this year, I say. So, on this year Christmas cast, I thought it would only be appropriate if maybe we told some classic Christmas stories.
Oh, okay.
I know there's at least a couple Toll McGrain ones. I wrote a few down. I'm sure Alex. Do you have any classic Christmas stories, Danny? Because I don't know if we've had you on a Christmas
You
cast.
know what? I cannot say I have any classic ones because for the last 20 years, I have done the same damn thing for Christmas,
Oh, yeah.
which is not really all that exciting. It's
Huh.
just kind of.
What about when your kids are little babies? You like running around trying to like wrap shit and
I tell you what, I'm gonna listen to these Toll stories, which is always gonna give me some
yeah,
kind
it'll
of-
juice you up.
It will.
Get the ball rolling.
It'll get me
I know
remembering
there's a
everything.
rollerblade one. That's
I can't
pretty-
think of anything off the top of my head, but when you
yeah.
start talking, believe me, I think it's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear some of these stories.
Oh, pressure.
I can start with
Yeah,
one,
all right.
like, warm it up a little. I'll get out on the dance floor for us. Back in this would have been, I would say 2003 when PlayStation 2 was relatively new. Still,
Okay.
I got one for the first time.
Oh, that's nice.
I wouldn't even let my younger brother look at it.
Don't
Don't talk to
Don't
it. Don't
touch.
look.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
And I was so precious about it because I didn't want to get dust on it.
Are you touching my drum set? Yeah.
Very much
Yeah.
the same energy.
Mm.
And I was so precious about it. I would put the little dust cover back on. And then one day I was like, I'll leave it on just to make sure I extra protect it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Which caused it to absolutely overheat.
Oh,
To
right.
the point where it like started wigging out. And I was like, oh my God, I killed it. I smothered it with love so much. I was so precious. Yeah, like helicopter parented it so bad that I like tried to run it with the little like sleeve it comes with.
Yeah.
And it
Those
caused it to-
PS2s got hot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was
It's
like,
like a plane was
You
taking
could
off,
hear the fan
Yeah.
running on those. Yeah.
and you just
Yeah.
shut it down.
What games?
Yeah.
What games did you have?
that was it was a lot of NCAA. I played a lot of
Yep.
NCAA. Loved it because it was always cool to be able to see the players, like
course.
actually,
Yeah.
look at those college players, Iowa.
Yeah. That's why they get paid now.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause eventually they took that
Yeah.
away, didn't they?
Yeah.
They just brought it back this
Yeah,
year.
just
yep.
brought it back.
Did PlayStation 2 have the Grand Theft Auto original?
Yeah.
With that one? There was-
Well,
there
the
was-
original was on PlayStation because the
it was
original
on
one.
PlayStation?
Was
Well,
top down,
the
too.
top down
Yeah.
original
You close it down.
where you looked at
Yeah.
like the cars and shit.
That's
with
probably
the-
3 or 4 on PlayStation.
yeah.
2.
I think
Grand Theft
3
Auto
was the
3
first.
on PS2.
I think 3 was the one where when it went 3D.
yes,
Yeah.
which was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I was so excited to drive a car that I would play that Grand Theft Auto 3 and just like obey all the traffic laws.
Yeah.
Out practice driving.
Check
Yeah.
your mirrors.
Yeah.
Go on the speed
Put on my
limit.
signal. I couldn't wait to drive.
You get pulled over, you pay the ticket in the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
That was the best.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got my classic, the rollerblade story where for years and years, I would ask. I believed in Santa so hard that I wouldn't tell anybody what I wanted for Christmas until like Christmas Eve.
Just to prove the point.
And for years in a row, I was like, no, I'm leaving a note for Santa, and that's it. They'd be like, come on. And I'd ask for a Sega Genesis for like 3 years in a row. And on year 3, Christmas morning, there's a box under the tree, perfectly Sega Genesis sized.
And as a kid,
Oh my
down
God,
to the millimeter.
and I was like, this is the greatest Christmas of
it's
all time.
finally gonna
Oh
happen.
my God, it's like Genesis weight.
Yeah, it feels more heavy.
I opened the box up, and it's fucking rollerblades. And I'm like I was a good kid trying to act grateful and be like, hey, Santa, with like a tear rolling down my eye.
Why is there steam coming out of your ears?
Yes.
Are you all
I
right?
was 100% sure it was finally the Genesis.
I love it.
And it was not. One year I got I had a bunk bed in my room for fun, and I got this lamp that was like, you explain it, it was like a dude, and his head was the light bulb. So you'd screw in the light bulb, and then he's got this guy with 4 bendable arms that I could put anywhere on my bunk bed. It was real cool, and I got it from like my sisters or something on Christmas Eve. So on Christmas morning, I turned that light on, and I didn't know any better. I had a 100-watt bulb in this thing, and I'm getting out of my bunk bed, and I go, and cooked my arm on this fucking light bulb like nobody's business. And I had like this searing red spot with like skin falling off during Christmas morning. That was fun.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I can still open the Genesis.
Yeah. I remember one year too, I was running down the stairs, and for some reason there was a random piece of wood on our steps, and it fucking went through the webbing of my toes, and I had to pull it out. And we were like, well, should we go to the hospital? I was like, no, it's Christmas. You know?
Bring the presents to the hospital.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So you did remind me of one, Toe.
all right.
Talking
Good.
about video games. Now, I know I'm not that much older than you guys, but man, I remember when I was growing up, Atari was the thing we were waiting on. Maybe we were behind or something, but we wanted the Atari.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing is, even though we got Atari, my mom would not let us play on any of the TVs because then she didn't know if it would mess the TV up or not.
Right,
So it's
right.
like, you can get it, but I don't know where you're going to play it.
Yeah.
I don't trust this.
That
I don't
is
trust
the
this
biggest
Atari.
waste.
Yeah.
And back
You
then,
can look at it.
That is a waste,
a TV
man.
cost $20,000
Yeah.
back then.
Like
Yep.
if
This
that
13-inch TV cost me $5,000.
Yeah.
I can't afford this.
and the first thing she would tell us, if that doggone computer thing mess up my TV, I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. So finally, we got another junk TV that we had a chance to play on. It was black and white, and it didn't have any buttons on the front. But we were excited, like, oh,
Yeah,
we got a
yeah.
TV, right? And so now we get a chance to open up the Atari since we didn't have a chance to play it. And when we open it up, we go to plug it in. It didn't have the attachment. They used to have these 2 screws in the back.
Yeah, where you
Yeah,
had
the
the
two
two
forks.
hook
Yes,
things. Yeah.
It was so separately. So now we have a TV, we have the Atari, and we don't even have the thing to connect it.
The adapter.
Oh,
Me and
man.
my brother sat in front of the TV, and we just pretended like we were playing Atari with the joystick. And I remember that. Like, oh, that was
Yeah.
Pushing the button, moving the joystick,
Oh,
everything.
man.
having the time of your life.
Imagine how good it would be.
Oh, it was been awesome.
Yeah. Next month we're gonna have $5,000 to buy that adapter, and we're gonna play Atari.
It seemed like everything was expensive. And
Yeah.
then to add on to it, I don't know. This had to be years afterwards, but it was like right in the early '80s or whatever else
Mhm.
that my parents thought we were going to be the next Jackson 5 or something.
Oh, no.
So they got my sister an organ, like a cheap little
Yeah.
organ or whatever, that sat on some very thinner legs than this tripod, and this heavy thing that it was like, imagine one of them keyboards that you go dun, 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 the weird keyboards that you put the thing on. Put that on 4 flimsy legs. That's what we had for my
Okay.
sister. And me and my brother, we had the best track game ever, or track thing. Cliffhanger. Remember the one that they would drive around and it'd go up the wall? And then come
Oh,
back
yeah,
down?
yeah. Like the
Yeah, it
slot
would go,
cars.
and then it would go.
Yeah,
So the
okay.
racetrack car. So we had
Yeah.
Cliffhanger. So me and my brother had Cliffhanger, and we also had like some electric guitars or whatever. But we were more
Jackson
excited about
5.
Cliffhanger. So the guitars are gonna come in, So anyway, as we're playing on this thing, we're not doing our rehearsal. My dad's getting pissed, but it is what it is. And so anyway, we're playing on this thing, and my sister was all into this piano, so she wanted to be super fancy. Like she must have seen on TV, like they have wine and they put it on top of
Right,
the thing
right.
where
Right.
they play.
Like an ashtray with
Yeah.
a lit
So
cigarette.
she had like
Smoke going
a
up.
glass of juice or something, and she put it on top of her keyboard. And she's playing it. Legs are flimsy now. So as she's playing it, the thing tilted over and hit our track.
Oh.
And when it hit
no.
our track, it was like, oh, you messed our track up, and we dried it off, whatever. And now our track cars will go around, get to the spot, stop. We have to pick it up, put it over, and it was dry. And my brother was so pissed. He got up, took his guitar, hit her keyboard, and the rest of our Christmas was like, because the keyboard.
He was stuck.
So we broke three
D
toys.
minor.
We broke
Yeah.
3 toys within all of an hour. The track, the keyboard, and his
And you
guitar.
killed
Oh,
the family
man.
band.
Yeah.
It was over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
More.
not a good Christmas.
Could have been millionaires.
And we still didn't have a remote for the Atari either, so we were really
God
screwed.
damn.
Damn.
Dark
So, yeah.
days.
That's something.
That was my Christmas.
That reminds me, my cousin Tony. I remember I was probably in like 6th grade, but it was like the first Christmas I could remember having here in Iowa, and he was dying for an Xbox, like the first generation Xbox that
Yeah.
had come out,
The big boy.
the big boy, where it's like looked like a microwave.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Big.
Huge.
Huge.
It was
Yeah.
a box.
big
It was a
fucking
box.
box.
Yeah.
And so, same kind of situation with the rollerblades, big box under the
Yeah.
tree, whatever. And I remember to fuck with them, they got a big vacuum cleaner box. So he goes, shh, oh my God, so excited to get this Xbox.
Yep.
Then you see like the color drain from his face, and he's
Yeah.
like, a vacuum? A fucking vacuum? Flips out. I mean, like, full brat attack. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what the fuck? And everyone, like, the parents are trying to calm him down, whatever, full brat attack. And then they help him, like, open it up, and then the Xbox is inside of it.
Okay.
He's like,
Oh.
I was just kidding, guys.
Yeah.
It was like almost like a punked gone wrong.
Right.
Yeah,
film where-
yeah.
where, like,
The Timberlake where he
Yeah.
starts crying.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Trying to fist fight somebody.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
so pissed.
I witnessed that a
Great
few
prank,
times
yeah.
where like
The old
someone has
switcheroo.
put a gift in a box of something else, and just I love like watching them unwrap it and just see their face just go like, oh, a box of Swiss cake rolls.
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Their mouth stops moving when they.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it.
That was me with
Rollerblades.
rollerblades.
Oh my
Even though
God.
rollerblades were hip at the time, but I was like, oh.
That was probably the peak of rollerblades,
Yeah.
if anything.
I'll tell you, I hate the fake winning lottery tickets. I've never received or given one, but seen videos of it.
Next to
Oh,
the
that's
whoop-
These
terrible.
people think they're winning like $50,000 or $100,000, like freaking out. And then like,
We're gonna cure your cancer,
Yeah.
Grandpa.
Yeah. Psych.
yeah, just kidding. It's not
It's
real.
a prank, bro. It's a prank.
Yeah.
Nothing
That's
like
just
good old
mean,
pranks.
dude.
Pranks are awesome.
Yeah.
I love a good prank.
The vac. I mean, it was fucking hilarious because we were all. He's younger than me
Worked.
by like a year, and so at that age, you would never say the F word, especially like grandparents
Yeah.
were there.
Right.
What the fuck is that? Like, like an 8-year-old. Like just watching someone go totally ballistic.
Oh
like,
yeah.
That's the real Christmas gift for the rest of the family.
Yeah. Well, because the same thing, the box is the right size. So
Yeah.
you're, like same thing, getting that's a lottery ticket to a kid where you're like Xbox, like his whole life is different now.
Yeah.
Just envisioning like the next 3 years with the Xbox.
Yes.
Then he thinks it's a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
And it's always great, like
Vacuum
when there's a
cleaner.
there's a gift you ask for, and then like all of a sudden presents start showing up under the tree, and you're clocking there. They're like, don't touch it. You're like, I don't need to touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you open it up, and it's a fucking food processor box, and you're
Right.
like, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go kill myself.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't need to live
kill myself
anymore.
real quick.
Yeah.
I didn't get the Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hang myself in the attic.
Yeah.
I remember this dumb thing they had at KB Toys that I begged and begged and begged for. It was $20, and it was a video game machine, and it said it hooked up to your VCR, and you could put certain tapes in it,
I remember
and
this.
the tapes were like real video games.
Oh,
So it
shit.
was like real video that you interacted with this machine.
Really?
But the box, there was only one in there, and the box was real beat up. But I wanted to, and it was only $20. I was like, we have to get begged and begged and begged and begged. For
I
a week.
will never ask you
Yeah.
for another thing again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we finally got it. I hook it up to the VCR. I have the gun things out. Put it in. Get everything hooked up. It was complicated too, because you had to go machine to VCR to TV.
Yeah.
This is
Put
like
the tape in.
yeah,
It was like, oh man, there's a lot to it. Get it going. Yeah, guess what? Does absolutely nothing.
Doesn't work.
It just plays this
Fuck
shitty video. Yeah, yeah. And you're like, what? It's like
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Let me blow on the cartridge.
Yeah, yeah. There was. It was the cartridge was a videotape.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. How they could even sell it, I don't know, because it didn't
Yeah.
do
I
anything.
think your
but-
cord might be a little fussy.
Bing, 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 bing.
Okay.
There you go.
Just don't move at all.
Okay.
I'm waiting for this Alex
That
story,
was-
this Christmas story.
Yeah,
You
let's
gotta
do
have a
it.
couple. Mr. Christmas himself.
That's the.
Tell one with
Biggest-
naked girls in it.
I wish I had.
Yeah.
Little Santa role play.
I'm like, wait, do I? No, I absolutely don't. I remember Christmas 1985, great Christmas. We're all
Danny was
me,
there.
remember
Yeah,
Danny,
you
we
did.
were
Wow.
there. We were all there.
1985. Wow.
Wow.
Was it rainy?
No, it was snowy. It was
Okay.
it was snow. It was a snowy Christmas. Got great gifts. Christmas morning, we open them up. Then we always go to our grandparents' house in Ames. So drive down the interstate to Ames. So have a great little Christmas. Head to the grandparents. We're cruising down the interstate. It's snowy. I have like a toy. I'm like, checked it. Like you can take one toy with. Don't bring all. I want to bring them all, but brought a toy with. Having a good time in the car. Driving down 35. It's snowy. Lots of traffic. And all of a sudden, there's like a whole like a herd of deer running alongside the interstate. My dad's like, "Whoa, look, deer!" I'm like, "Wow, Christmas! Look at these deer!" And everyone slows down for these deer.
Yeah.
And like a couple of them start going across the interstate. We're like, "Oh, look out!" Everyone slows down. And this one pickup truck's like, "I'm not gonna slow down," and it guns it.
Ooh.
And right next to us, it hits a deer, and that fucking thing turns into pink mist. And I see organs flying.
Oh,
It's burned in my
my-
brain.
oh,
Like,
yeah.
I just see my brain was not like ready for this at all. I'm just like, oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh,
And everyone's
yeah.
just like, then like Christmas music turned down. We're all sitting there like,
Have
Ew.
yourself a
Yeah.
merry little
Yeah.
Christmas.
hey, Merry Christmas, right? You guys are okay back there?
Yeah.
Windshield wipers wiping guts off the windshield.
Pretty much.
Smearing it.
Yeah.
Those are intestines, kids. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Was that
Oh, shit.
Rudolph?
Yeah, might have been.
No.
I remember I saw a deer get nailed one time. We used to just drive around in high
that's a
school.
different kind of nail.
We'd drive around Saylorville, and we were coming back on 2nd Avenue, 4 lanes that, where you go from like Ankeny to Des Moines. You can take that 2nd Avenue
Mhm.
area.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's 4-lane highway. We're speeding along, and this fucking Camaro flies past us, cuts in front of us, and goes, vroom. We're like, oh shit. And we see this thing. We're like, what the fuck is that? We thought it's like car bra came off, because this thing is just like flapping through the air and like doing stuff.
Back when
We're like,
back when people put bras on
yes,
their car.
and especially their Camaros.
Oh, yeah. Look that up,
And
kids.
no, it
That's
was
what
a
they should
fucking mutilated deer flying through the air, and it landed like a blob right in front of our car, and we're like, "Arr!" it was just kind of crazy.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, that wasn't Christmas.
That was just a day in the life.
Yeah, I've seen some animals get hit by cars too. No
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've actually told the story on here, but my family's house did burn to the ground on Christmas Eve, right?
Oh, my
in the
God. I heard it.
90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it comes up every year at Christmas. There's like 4 things that
I'm
always
sure
come
it
up.
does. Yeah.
I
Hey,
was a-
remember that one time? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But this time, it's become abundantly clear what has become the forerunner of the tragedy, and it like every single time for I think at least the last 2 years, my mom always brings up the Beanie Babies that were lost. She was like, "If that Princess Diana baby wouldn't have got burnt up in that fire,
Could have retired 10
Maybe
years
the
ago.
marriage would have lasted. I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh man,
She
you
didn't
lose the
mention-
house. She's
Yeah.
worried about the Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
Back then, I mean, that was
that was
like a
getting-
brick of gold right there
She had a whole shelf, I guess, like right above.
in the curio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy because I do remember how fast the tree goes up because it's that oil. That
Oh,
Oh
pine.
yeah.
People.
It's like a
if you've never seen
blowtorch.
it, yeah, if you've never seen it before, you'd be shocked at how fast like the semi-dried out tree goes.
I was gonna
just
talk
watch,
about it.
Watch the local news anytime
real
this year.
tree.
They always
Yeah.
do a little segment like, "Here's how fast your Christmas tree lights on fire." And
Yeah.
they'll put a fucking lighter at the bottom of it, and 2 seconds later, it's a 6-foot tall blowtorch.
Yeah.
Dude,
Jet engine.
One year,
Yeah,
it is.
Or
Yeah.
you can just watch the scene from National Lampoon's Vacation.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It does
Yeah.
pretty much like that.
Yeah.
Because I guess my mom. It was Christmas Eve, and she was gonna let us open one present. That's
of
all
course,
you get.
Christmas Eve.
And so she lit like a million candles to set the mood.
course.
and
Yeah.
reaches over to grab the first one. Bonk.
Ugh.
Candle goes directly into it.
Damn.
I remember being like, "Don't forget Zipper,
Yeah,
get my
grab
hand."
Zipper.
They're like, they're pulling me out of the house. Zipper, no. Yeah, and I to this day, one of the most epic moments. Yeah, the like 3 firefighters, like slow motion running out holding
With
the
Santa
little-
hats on.
Yeah, holding the little cage, and Zipper's like, looking around.
Giving Zipper the Heimlich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Put
what was
a little
Zipper?
mask on him.
Was Zipper a cat or
Hamster.
Hamster.
Yeah, yeah.
Even worse.
Yeah, he was like a 40-pound hamster. Yeah, and he always comes up too in that story because I always forget that we lost him once or twice in that house before the fire happened. We'd lose him for like 2 months. Just wouldn't know where we're like. I guess he's dead.
He's
you
on
know?
walkabout.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find him eventually, and then you'd hear like a in the pantry. I guess you'd find him in a box of macaroni or something.
Yeah.
He survived.
Just
totally,
There was
yeah,
a.
fatter than he was before. You're like, Jesus.
He went on vacation.
Yeah. Key
That-
West.
That's so funny that for 2 months you would have a hamster running.
I swear
free.
to God, it's
It
true.
is what it is.
Yeah. I remember the thing because he was almost like 8 or 9 years old, which was legendary
That
for
is
him.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean he survived that fire, survived a move.
COVID.
I remember we went to we went to a lake, and my grandma was supposed to watch him, and I think my grandma didn't like him, and I
Oh,
came
yeah.
back. And I was like, Zipper, we're home. And I went to, and I went to go. I was like, he's a little quiet, I went to go grab him out of the cage, hard as a fucking rock, kind of like
Oh,
the iguana,
yeah.
where it was just like a little brick,
Oh.
What?
You're just like,
Yeah.
huh?
So he was dead.
He was dead, and my grandma was like, "Oh, I guess I forgot to water him." She did.
She didn't forget.
Yeah.
Oh man.
She left him hanging.
What a
They,
bummer,
they have
dude.
little salt licks. They love like sunflower seeds,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
salt licks. He licked himself to death.
He did. Dried
Boy, oh
himself right
boy.
out.
Yeah, like a little
Wow.
hamster jerky.
I saw a pretty. Apparently, hamsters do like. Hamster owners are finding this out. I saw like a thread on TikTok or Instagram or something where turns out hamsters like hibernate, and they can. They don't all do it all, but like they can, and they sometimes will, and they can slow their heartbeats way down. So like people have been burying. It's just like this thread of people that found out that they probably buried their hamster alive.
Damn.
Oh, that's horrifying. But 9 years, that dude was dead.
No, he was dead.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, rock
sure I
hard.
was like-
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, Zipper. Don't
Yeah.
you leave me.
Zipper.
Yeah.
Could you zip around the room?
Nah, when we first got him, I remember he came in a little cardboard box and he was just munching the hell out of it. But he would make this little
Oh, okay.
noise, and I was like, "It almost sounds like a zipper."
Okay.
And they were like, "All right, you can call him Zipper." And I was like, "Cool, I'm 5, so I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna do what you tell me."
Yeah.
It's better than having a pet called a cardboard eater.
Yeah.
Cardboard eater. Look at that
Yeah.
cardboard
He's
eater.
adorable.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Give pet
Crazy.
names based on what they look like or what they do.
Yeah.
Did you have pets growing up at all?
Oh, that's a sad story.
Oh,
You wanna
boy.
hear?
Yeah.
I tell you, my family has heard this story many a times.
I think now's the occasion.
And my mom was kind of like your aunt. She didn't really like pets or whatever else. She didn't like pets. She didn't like using her TV. So back when I grew up in St. Louis, you didn't get a pet by going to a pet store or somebody giving it to you. You found it.
Acquired
find-
it.
You
Yeah.
found it, and then it became yours. So we had found a bulldog, and we had named it Lady because it was a girl bulldog.
Yeah.
Right? So we had this little bulldog, and my mom didn't want it in the house, so we used to keep it on the back porch of our second floor apartment that we lived in. And of course, when winter's around and everything else, she would not let us bring our dog in the house. It's like, it's cold outside. She was like, you better put some blankets out there for that dog and all this other kind of stuff. Don't bring that dog in my house. So sure enough, we'd put blankets out there for the dog, and we'd go check her once in a while. Well, sure enough, we went to sleep. Next morning, we got up. Blankets were not enough.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
Our poor little bulldog that we had found had froze to death.
Oh my
Yeah, it's so sad.
God!
I know, dude.
That is a sad story.
Yeah. So,
Well,
Alex missed
you
the
didn't,
thing.
you didn't really miss it.
yeah.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Woo.
What do you do with it at that point? I guess you put it in the deep freeze until it's like
Uh,
warm enough to dig a hole
I would
for
I
it?
would tell you, but don't hold this against me. Once again, I was young. I was probably 9 or 10. We deal with all the stuff that we couldn't use. We took it outside and put it in the dumpster,
Oh,
and that was kind of it.
that probably happens a fair amount though,
Yeah.
especially with like smaller animals.
Yeah.
There's probably a few iguanas in the dump.
yeah.
Iguanas and hamsters.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
even think we had a place to bury it, even if we wanted to. I mean, I know that's the big.
Well,
thing
and I
we're
was thinking if
supposed
it's
to do.
winter, the ground's hard too, so you can't dig it up probably.
We
Yeah.
could have just buried it under snow. Somebody found it in the spring. I'm pretty sure. Been a big
Lawnmower.
surprise for
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
What was
God.
that?
Yeah. But I mean, a cautionary tale, but an important one. Got to bring those dogs inside when it's cold.
Yeah, no lie.
Oh, that's what I
Please.
meant.
His
Yeah.
family bulldog froze to death.
Jesus.
Because of my
Christ.
mom. My mom didn't want it in the house. Didn't want it pooping on the floor.
That's old school right there. Some people have a hard, like, no dogs in the house rule.
Boy, I'm starting to get there. I'll tell you.
Are you?
Getting close.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm never getting this dog out of the house, but if I could, I would. Just kidding,
Yeah,
Sarah.
You have a cat though, don't you?
I got 2 cats and a dog now.
Your step dog dad.
Yeah,
Okay.
stepdog, and
They get along.
no, not at all.
I would say that's normal. It's always so unnormal when I hear people have a cat and a dog and they get along just like they're friends.
I think if they're raised together, you're fine. But this dog doesn't really like. He doesn't even like other dogs very much. He's just a little stinky guy that doesn't like my cats.
So your
that-
dog is,
Like you.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a big stinky guy.
Yeah.
He's a little.
And you don't like your cat.
Yeah, I like my cats. I like my cats. I feel bad for them.
your dog don't like other dogs, so he's doggish,
Yeah,
racist dog.
yeah.
Right.
And yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
And then we were hanging out at my family's house on Christmas, and their little dog, little cricket, was barking away. Well, you know, I think I've become a cat person.
Mm.
Anyway, that's
I've always
unpleasant
been a cat person. I love pussy.
to- Yeah. All right.
Hey-oh.
Now it's so we got a new dog in September,
Oh, yeah.
Charmaine, and she's been doing great. And then, like a week and a half ago, we're like, you know what, this dog needs another dog.
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
So we got another dog named Artie Bucco.
I got an Artie
Do you
Bucco
say
T-shirt.
Artie Bucco?
Yeah,
The dog has a full name?
yeah.
Middle name?
Well,
Or is Bucco the last middle name?
that's his last name. It's from The Sopranos.
Oh, okay.
His name is also Captain Handsome, but that's a different one. But
He has a nickname too?
already,
God damn. This dog got a full name, nickname, social security number?
yeah.
Middle
Okay.
rank.
Because all Charmaine wants to do is play, and she loves other dogs. So we're like, we'll get another dog; it'll be fine. And this will cancel her out.
Right.
No, it's become exponentially crazy at the house.
Yeah,
Yeah, all they do, they love each other, and immediately like, oh, it was like watching Step Brothers unfold.
with
They're like,
dogs live.
Yep, we're best friends now. Yep, and now it's all day just hauling ass upstairs, downstairs, barking, biting. They play like 19 and a half hours a day,
Oof.
so it's pretty cool.
What kind of
Sounds
dogs are they?
Charmaine is she's a Skipper-Key American Eskimo dog. She's like a white fox.
Did you just name 5 dogs or is it just one dog?
That was 2 types of dogs.
Oh my goodness.
Skipper key.
Artie, we don't know. Artie's a little terrier. We sent his DNA test out. We don't know yet. It could be several dogs.
And your Charmaine has to be a mix of some kind because those dogs are normally black, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Skipper-Key's
dog
a
is
black dog.
African-American.
Yeah.
African-American.
Her dad was black. Her mom was a white Eskimo dog. She looks like a white Eskimo dog,
Okay.
but bigger.
Uh,
So So it's been a dog-tastic Christmas for us. They're great. I love
You
it.
sent out a DNA test to see what kind of dog.
Of
it was.
course.
Oh my God, that's so white.
And I know. I know. I knew you were
That's
gonna
why
say
it's a
that.
white Eskimo.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta know.
Yeah.
I gotta pay like $50. I need to know what the hell's
Yeah.
going on here.
You have to swab their asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, very carefully, just stick it, swish it around.
It comes back and tells you all the types of different dogs it is, and
Yeah.
mixed in with something else.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Pretty good, right?
Pretty good. Digi flavor.
The guy said.
Wait, you went through the iPhone vape already?
I did, and I was sick of it.
Yeah.
Huh.
I didn't.
Did you
it
do any
was too much.
texting? Did you check the weather?
You have to connect it. I was like, I don't want a Chinese fucking vape company with all my info.
With your credit
Like,
card
you have to
number.
download the vape. Yeah,
Your
yeah,
credit-
yeah.
A photo ID,
I
a
was
credit
gonna-
card, and your
Passport.
yeah.
Two forms of identification.
It's still puffing, but it's like not as flavorful. It says it's at 0, but I could puff on it like, for a while. But
Yeah.
this thing had like a fucking
I've seen the
iWatch
episode.
menu.
I've-
Yeah.
Hey,
The
I'm a
unboxing.
fan.
Hell yeah.
It's a-
Danny's a loyal.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I will tell you, I comment every once in a while, and I am offended sometimes that you guys don't respond back.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Shiloh's like, don't say that.
I am not looking for immediate feedback, but at least I say, hey, good podcast, way to go.
Shiloh, you have the
Thank
authority.
you for listening.
Yeah. Shiloh officially has the authority to respond to whatever she'd like.
She writes the episode,
Yeah.
so
we never really
true.
talked
she
about
has
it, yeah.
final communication.
Yes.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. Ready?
All right.
It's Christmas oriented.
I love it.
What is your number one? I even give you two. What is your top two holiday movies? Christmas.
Oh,
You want me to start this off?
yeah, do it.
I'm easy enough. It is very old school. I love It's a Wonderful Life.
Yep.
It's very
Yeah.
classic.
Nice.
The thing of
That's
oh,
white
it's
as
a
hell,
wonderful
though.
life.
That's the whitest movie of all time.
They don't have any black ones.
Not one. Not
You
one.
can get the colorized version.
Yeah.
I like to
Remember that shit? Remember the colorized movie?
Yeah.
The black one is called "It's a Terrible Life" because it's the 1940s. It kind of sucks right now.
Oh yes.
Uh,
So yes, It's a Wonderful Life / Terrible Life. I love that movie. I love the simple concept.
It's a timeless tale.
It is.
Yeah.
And then other than that, I mean, I can't get away from I think Christmas Story with Raffi
Yep,
and
yep.
the sexy leg and all that stuff. I watch those two things every holiday and I enjoy them. Those
I
are
love
my
that.
favorites.
I love A Christmas Story. It's not. I don't think I put it on my list, but I love that
What?
a Christmas Story is so iconic of a Christmas movie that it turned a sexy leg lamp into a Christmas decoration. People have
They sell-
sexy legs in their house
They
for
sell
Christmas.
millions of those.
I
now.
know
Yeah.
it's crazy.
And it is hot
Yeah, it is. I remember.
to this day.
Yeah.
I'm basically Ralphie's age.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's 1 year older than me, maybe.
Oh, really?
Peter Billingsley.
So I connected hard to that movie as a kid. Yeah, I remember renting it like. For my birthday is January 1st, a week after Christmas. So I always get to have a couple friends stay over, and then I could rent movies from the
Oh,
movie
yeah.
store. you know?
Blockbuster back in the day.
Oh no, this is
Not in
fr-
Story
rent-
City.
No, we had an actual, we had a video rental place there.
Like a
That's
small
all they did.
independent.
Oh.
Had a tanning bed as well because you have to have a tanning bed if
Yes,
you're gonna
sir.
rent videotape somehow. That was a
Yep.
rule.
And you have that one room with
Small
the
town
curtain that
rule.
Everybody
Oh.
goes in.
The saloon doors.
Yeah.
I want to go in there.
Yeah. No. But I rented that, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is. I'm like, I saw the lady leg. I'm like, I would like to have that in my house. I'm
Yeah.
only 8, but I feel like I get it.
Yes.
Something
Yeah.
about this really is vibing with me right
Yeah.
now.
In the movie, Ralphie's like,
Yeah. Electric sex.
In the 2024 version, he'd be whacking off to that lamp like
Yeah.
all. He wouldn't even care about the decoder ring anymore.
2024, he's so desensitized, he's like, who cares?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. A
I've
lamp,
seen-
whatever.
Yeah.
right.
He's like, that's actually kind of anti-feminine.
Yeah.
woke.
Yeah.
Ralphie's gone woke.
Deep down, a
Oh.
deeply conflicted simp Ralphie has become.
So you didn't put Christmas Story in your top.
I think my number one that I always watch is Christmas Vacation,
Gotcha.
and I think I really,
Yeah.
me and my sisters went and saw Muppet Christmas Carol on Christmas Eve in a kind of an important time in our lives, and that one sticks with me pretty well too.
I
So
still
that's-
haven't seen that.
the Muppet.
Yeah,
You'd love it
I know
because
every
it
year-
follows. I mean, it's like
Because I'm a huge my favorite is A Christmas Carol, 1951. That's phenomenal, but probably really it's Scrooged, the
Oh,
Bill
yeah.
Murray one.
The original one, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray,
Yeah.
yeah, but I never saw. Everyone's like, no, the Muppet one is like. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I need
it's
a different-
good. I mean, if you don't dig Muppets, you probably won't like
But
it
I
that
do
much.
like the Muppet.
Yeah,
No
you'd
problem
love
with
it,
Muppets.
dude.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine is great.
Acting his ass off. I just
Yeah.
need to watch. Maybe next year. Oh, my ride's here.
Gremlins is always one I watch every single
Oh
year.
yeah.
Um, I like that. It's just it's a different take on like classic Christmas to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like weirdly, a lot of the Christmas movies that I like the most have a little bit of terror involved. Like I love The Grinch, Christmas Story. Ralphie like has that redheaded guy that's the bully. It made me scared of redheads for a while.
Yeah.
At least
Scott
boys.
That's why he went
Yeah.
bald.
Well, he has like the yellow kind of teeth. He
Yeah.
just looks. They nailed that.
Yeah.
And he's always going through something. Him and his little brother, like the tongue getting stuck to the pole. There's a
Yeah.
lot
that
of like,
that probably that's also. I mean, I could say that's my favorite
there's
as well.
trials and tribulations.
And I would say the ending was classic. It just tells you everything's not always going to be perfect.
Yep.
And then ending up at the restaurant.
Rah, rah,
that-
rah,
that-
rah,
yeah,
rah.
that's hilarious.
Oh, huge laugh. At the
Oh
end.
my God.
Huge laugh.
Yes. Yes.
Racism.
They had to
Yeah.
pause the projector just to let the laugh.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I love little Batman Returns,
Yeah, that's a fun one.
and it's way more Christmassy than you remember it. Like,
Really?
there's a
Yeah.
lighting of the Christmas tree. They talk about Christmas a bunch. They talk about the New Year. They talk about mistletoe. There's it's pretty damn Christmassy. Talk about Danny DeVito's creepy as hell in that movie.
Oh, his penguin is still scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We tried to watch the Jim Carrey Grinch with Everly, and
Too scary.
she said she loved it. And then he shows up, and she's like, let's watch
Yeah.
something
You
else.
guys want to watch something else?
Yeah.
I'm not scared.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
scared, but this is kind of boring. Tears rolling out of the corner of their eyes.
Yeah. It was kind of funny.
This one's too childish for me.
Yeah.
I
I'm kind of over it.
mean, he is scary looking.
Yeah, I love that one still.
And it's always hilarious with little kids like that when you're like, oh, this is a kids movie, they'll like it. And then they're like, what? And like you see their brain going, brrrr. You're like,
Yeah.
whoops, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
The Grinch is kind of scary.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
fucked up.
Last night I was going to bring this up. I had in my notes. I watched Red One, The Rock's new Christmas movie where Santa gets kidnapped. And it bombed at the box office. It cost $250 million to make. And I think it made like $150 million, if that. So it was a huge flop. I was watching this movie.
But it was like Netflix's #1 movie ever.
Well, it was Amazon. It's
Or
on.
Amazon,
Yeah,
Amazon,
and of
yeah.
course it's killing it. And that's what originally it was only going to be streaming,
Mhm.
and it kind of seems like that when you're watching it because
Oh.
those movies are usually slightly worse than the theatrically released movie
Yeah.
to me. But anyway, I was watching it. I was like, who is this movie for? Because it's not for kids. It's like the action is like hardcore, like beating people up, and
Like
killing
slitting throats.
yeah, there was no.
blood
They,
spurting.
they made sure not to show people getting killed, but it was still like violently,
Implied.
like shooting people with electric guns. And I was like, this is not. Kids aren't gonna like this, and the people that are of the age that like movies like this aren't gonna watch a movie about Santa Claus
Right.
in theater. I mean, I saw exactly
Yeah.
why it bombed. I was
Yeah.
like, this movie is.
Movies made for no one in particular.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
Where sometimes that works, and sometimes it's like, well, you didn't make it for anyone, and nobody wants to see it.
Yeah.
What-
Makes sense.
What do you think about the new one that's coming out, Krampus? I think with Jack Black in it. I think
Oh,
that's the name of it.
the Dear Santa,
Is it
where
Dear
he's
Santa?
Satan.
Yeah, I saw that.
I would
thought-
like to
I
watch
thought it
that.
was Krampus.
No, he plays Satan because the
He plays Satan.
writes.
He's
He's
dyslexic.
dyslexic, and he
Right.
writes his letter to Santa to Satan. And Jack Black is Satan, and he comes to visit this kid. I'm actually looking forward to
When is
watching
it
that
supposed to
one.
come out? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
No, I know. I saw everything. I'm like, oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
And the reviews are like, this fucking sucks.
One of the Farrelly
Like
brothers
they blew it.
directed
yeah, one
it.
Of the
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I'm like, you can't miss with this. And then like, this was all over the place and not good. I'm like, oh. What a
Wait,
great
The
concept.
Jack Black one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
it's
Yeah.
already the reviews are out.
Yeah, it came out like a month ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
I still would like to see it, but
yeah, it might be. I mean, there's plenty of things that.
yeah.
I mean, I love Deep Blue Sea, and everybody hates that movie.
Right. Well, I mean, like Red One, I still watched the whole movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't
Yeah.
turn it off. I was like, I'll watch
yeah.
it.
Sometimes I don't think you can really trust the critics. They be looking at different things at
Yeah.
movies.
Right.
Too detailed. Like I'm just liking the movie. The movie's
Yeah, and I
Just
like
talk to me
I like
about-
too many bad movies anyway, so I won't write a movie off for that. But I'm like, ooh, I guess I thought this would.
Yeah.
Talking about bad movies, you know what movie I just watched for the first time? Only because I'm sitting in my chair and it's on TV.
Mhm.
I've heard stories about Rambo: First Blood.
Oh, baby.
Ooh.
Just
I
watched
love
the
it.
first time.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, wow.
I've heard about it, but once again, Sylvester Stallone is really not. I've seen Rocky
Nah.
and all the other.
It is not what you expect if it's your first time watching it.
Yeah. I didn't
Did
see
you
Rambo
like it?
4 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, I liked it, but it
Yeah.
was still silly. Don't you think?
Oh, I loved it.
No, I liked it, but I still think it's silly. Just
Uh,
some dude just walking through a town. and
Yeah.
police decide to just.
It made sense when
Fuck with
it
'em.
made sense when it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
40 years ago.
now that we know police don't like black people compared to just
Yeah.
Army veterans,
Yeah.
that don't make sense to me.
Right.
It's like,
Some
that dude, he
Vietnam
should be
vet.
But
black.
back then,
walking
they didn't
through
like
town.
Vietnam vets.
They didn't.
No, man. Back in the day, people were spitting on Vietnam vets and shit.
But was that everyone, or was that just sort of like left leaning?
Well, I mean, it was also you got this guy walking through Brian Dennehy's town. You know. I don't know.
like I'm just
trying
to like walk through town right now. I got my backpack slung over my shoulder,
Yeah.
I don't want to kill everybody,
but I
will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't
so the
created
concept,
PTSD yet.
yeah, the concept was pretty simplistic, and like I said, just a dude walking through town, police decided to just start fucking with him and throw him in
Yeah.
jail, and he had flashbacks. He's like,
Yeah, that's
You
where
know
we
what,
first
fuck
learned
it.
about PTSD.
Yeah.
yeah,
Was that movie.
That's what
Yeah.
I went into Rambo thinking of the other Rambo. I hadn't seen any the first time I saw First Blood, but I thought of like the pictures you see of him shirtless
With
with
the-
the black tank top on
Yeah.
or no shirt,
Bullets
just
across
blowing people away. And then you watch First Blood and you're like, oh, he's like getting harassed in a small town, just trying to get the hell out of there, and they're like chasing him down. It wasn't what I expected. I don't know. The first time I saw it, I was like,
It's great.
I love. And then he's like crying at the end, like sobbing.
Yeah.
I just want to go home.
Yeah.
I want to see Frank or whatever. Like, oh yeah,
You're like, I relate to that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like to cry like that as well.
that sounds like he got into a boxing match with a dude with one glove.
Yeah.
Inside joke. I love that story.
Oh, yeah,
That story's
right.
hilarious.
Yeah. That's what happens.
The dude was like, "Who's next? Me."
Yeah. Cole stumbled into a party just like Rambo.
Yep.
Just like Rambo.
Yeah.
Then I was walking
Backpack
through Ames
slung on his
crying.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Then he hunted the Ames cop in the woods.
Everybody just leave me alone.
For the dedicated viewers, you know
Yeah,
what we're
buddy.
talking about.
I still got my scars from the old surgery.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Yeah. Wait, you got beat up at a party and
That's-
punched the sign?
that's right.
Yeah. I'm pretty tough. Don't worry about it.
Everybody's losing their mind. I had a little boxing glove on. Thinking back to the Jim Carrey Grinch, it's a little wild that they have the mayor's wife lady just absolutely trying to fuck him the whole time.
Yeah.
you know? She
Yeah.
is hot though, so I mean.
Yeah.
But as a kid, you know, kind of went over my head a bit.
Yeah.
Now I know, so I'm like, wow, Grinch is really gonna fuck this thing. I think they're gonna show it.
Right.
And the
I
Grinch
hope they show it.
and the Grinch's dick grew 10 times.
Now the thing is,
She's
you can't
down.
you can't see that. My favorite part of the holiday season is sometime when you watch porn. Like I know you
Yeah.
guys watch porn. They always try and do like holiday themed things.
Yeah.
Like Mrs. Claus fucked the elves,
Yeah.
and Santa
Oh.
fucks this, and they always
Christmas
have
Claus
these
with the
things.
elf sound.
I had a go-to magazine when I was a kid.
Oh,
That
boy.
was like
For the
Christmas,
holidays?
buddy, and it was Santa in a giant Santa throne with a Santa hat, but he didn't. And there's two super hot ladies also wearing Santa hats, and I was like,
Wow.
This is for about a month. This is all I'm
Like,
using.
wait, is this what Christmas is?
Yeah.
So this is the Christmas.
So Santa's
Christmas
not,
is come.
Santa's not real, but this is though.
Yeah.
Wow. These feelings I'm feeling are real. I know that.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, you know what?
That's
That-
great that you were like holiday festive
Oh, it was.
about it.
Yeah,
Where it's like
You pull it
oh,
out every December.
for sure.
Thanksgiving's
dust off.
over. About that time.
No, I'd never jizz on that one.
No.
That
No
was
way.
a keeper.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. This one's for the Smithsonian.
That is old school right
I wonder.
there.
Oh no, I
Magazines
threw all my
back in
porn
the
away.
day.
Oh yeah,
Magazines, woo.
you didn't?
No. I'm not saying. I'm just saying that's old school.
Oh yeah,
I'm
dude.
reminiscing. That's all I'm doing.
When the ladies were
Hard
moving into
copy.
my house, I dumpstered all of my pornography, all of the videos and all the magazines. I guarantee I still had that one. I wish I did.
You
And I
say
didn't.
You threw them away.
I threw them away. I didn't take
Threw
them
'em
out into the
away where?
woods like a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Should've
just
put that
tossed them in my
Beaverdale Park.
in my garbage bin and on Sunday night, and they were gone Monday
You-
morning.
And 5 minutes later, some little kid was like, "Yoink!"
I hope that's true.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah,
that
You
happens.
landfill.
should have sold them at a garage sale. Somebody would have bought them.
I want, just like tradition, I wanted to put them in the woods where I saw my first porn
That's right.
Yeah. Like in a
and
big
have
Tupperware
you-
container.
make some other kid's day. But everybody's got phones now anyway, so I don't know if it even matters.
But that was, I mean, it was great to find a magazine.
Buddy, amazing.
Pre-phone era too, where you're like,
And see,
you just had to like imagine it.
It's like finding a little wooden chest full of gold bullion. You know.
Better.
Wow.
I didn't
Better.
care about money then,
Yeah.
you know.
Right.
money
I-
is no object.
Yeah.
I am waiting for the time. I was talking to Alex about this earlier. I'm waiting for the time for somebody to go to Pine Stores or something like that with some kind of porn collection or
Right.
some magazine, and it's like, that's an old copy. You mind if I call a friend? They get a
Yeah.
friend to come in.
Yeah.
This is the original
You do.
Alexis, Texas audition.
Yeah.
On VHS. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
This
yeah.
this is the master tape.
Oh yeah, this was made by Columbia. They didn't make many of them. They only made 20 of them.
Yeah.
Right.
You got number 17. Like
Stallone's
yeah.
actually in this one.
He was.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Hey, who ordered a pizza?
He plays a Vietnam vet in the porn.
It was a
Uh,
thing.
Yeah. Trying to get this script made. He didn't write it though.
Not Rambo.
Yeah, not
He wrote Rocky.
Yeah, I know you-
so.
Yeah. And then I went ahead and I watched Rambo 2.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a big departure.
Different
from the first
vibe.
one. Yeah.
You think
Yeah.
so?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Oh yeah.
A lot more
That's when
bullets.
he really becomes Rambo. That we all know.
Yeah.
The force of freedom.
Right.
And Rambo 3 when it came out was the most expensive movie ever made.
Goddamn.
Which is
It's a-
pretty fucking crazy.
I think they missed the mark. Shouldn't it have been Rambo Second Blood?
Well, technically the first one isn't called they changed the first one was only called First Blood.
Right.
And then Rambo 2, they called Rambo 2, so then they call First Blood Rambo First Blood. And then I don't know if that's First Blood 2 because it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that
They should have done it Rambo, Rambor, Rambos.
Rambo was
And
But then they made
and
3
the-
more.
The porn version, Rambone.
yeah.
Now we're talking.
Yeah. I used to tell that there's been like 2 more now, but the Rambo that came out like 15 years ago, maybe
Has it been
20.
that long now?
It's been a while
Whoa.
because that was maybe early in comedy for me. I don't know, but I couldn't believe it because there's a point in that movie where he has like a mounted machine gun on a Jeep, and there's a hill of like Malaysian people.
General
Co-
South Asian people.
Yes, and he is
Oh,
mowing them down. Like you see all the guts and like it's like 300 people.
Is
that
Rambo
he-
3?
No, this is
like
4.
5.
Yeah.
4?
Oh,
This
is
would
that
be the
many more?
4th one because they
I gotta
made.
get on it.
There's now I don't know if there's 5 or if there's 6 now
I've only
Damn.
seen 2.
because there was one like 8 years ago.
Guess what, Danny? He
What?
keeps killing them.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Stacking them up
Yeah.
like cordwood.
I used to think, and that
Boom, boom.
when
Killed, like,
he's an old
5,000
man,
people.
you think he's like, this has got to be the last one. It wasn't, and I know it's like missionaries, and they go and visit him in the woods, and like, we need to go talk to him. He's like, hey, did you bring any weapons? And they're like, no. And then at the end of the movie, that's only 80 minutes long. He spends 20 minutes literally killing as many people as humanly possible. with a machine gun
in graphic
Yeah,
fashion.
Yes,
Arms
and I couldn't
flying.
believe it. Yeah,
Wow.
Chunks of
yeah.
like seeing that deer explode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
The
not
Laotian
really-
Guts.
people.
Yeah.
I didn't know so many Rambos. I have something to do this weekend now.
Yeah, that's
Oh
right.
yeah.
They keep it gets more and more over the top as they go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Till the most recent one, then he's like in a maze at the end of the.
What?
Yeah, it's very weird.
What?
And he's in Mexico.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Cartel.
yeah,
You gotta give Rambo some fodder, you know.
because it's his daughter. I think they kidnap his daughter or something.
kids like
down here
on spring break or something. These guys giving her a hard time.
Yeah.
that is a great. I like that impression. I wish I could do impression.
my
Even
one
if
good
he's
one.
ever if he's ever getting interviewed, it says Stallone impersonator.
Yeah. We got that on the news.
Yeah.
I like it.
A true credit.
It sucks because he's super old now and it's not relevant at all. So if I were to do that at an open mic, everyone would be like,
No,
Yeah.
you would still be relevant because you know what? Most of the people that you would be doing comedy for is in our age bracket. We all know who the fuck it is.
That's
you
true.
talking about these teeny
Yeah.
boppers in
Yeah.
their 20s. Fuck them.
He's got
Yeah.
a point.
"Hey, who's Bluey? I don't even. I Bluey all these guys up, you know."
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's my
Yeah.
New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
All Stallone, 2025.
Just alone do a set. That was
Ooh.
hilarious.
I blewy all these guys
Yeah.
up.
Because his voice is so great. You know?
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was talking about to a friend one time, like, wouldn't it be nice to be like a kid again?
yes.
To a certain extent, kids' ideals or concepts of life is completely different.
Yeah.
It's not measured on if you did it or not. It's measured on how much you did it. So it's like, hey, did you eat those cookies? I only had one. It's not like, that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like one cookie. It's like, oh, did you hit your little brother? I didn't hit him hard. It's like,
just
I just tapped him, So
Little
you,
back
imagine,
Yeah.
you start doing that in adult life. Like, you robbed that bank. I only took like 100. I mean,
Yeah.
I took all the money. I left a
Yeah.
little bit there. Like, you gotta start measuring stuff. Think more kid like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not that you did it. How
There
much
you
you did it?
I mean, it's 8 inches if you kind of look at it.
Measure from the back.
Yeah. I measured from my asshole.
Yeah.
Gotta go to the roots.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I got a fat pad. Kind of around. Push it down a little. I mean, yeah, I wish I could still have that childlike imagine. I really thought I was going to go to Hogwarts, that wizard school.
Are you that young?
Yeah,
You were
Yeah.
thinking this when you were in your 30s or some shit?
28.
Were you like 12 when Harry Potter came out?
Yeah, I was about that.
Yeah.
Well, about
Were you
12.
really?
I was like, I think it'll come. Like
I'm
year
a
went by
decade
and
old.
was
I got
like,
a decade on AJ.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I'm younger
I
than you
keep
guys.
forgetting that you're young, man. You look so old. Jesus
Mature.
Christ. The
Mature.
beard,
Makes Santa
Mature.
my
cry.
bad. Mature.
There you go.
Mature. The beard throws me off. And
Yeah.
then you're able to hold like the same memories and concepts. So I'm always tricked
Yeah.
by your
And I hang out with a lot of older guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no
Not to
shit.
brag.
It wears off. on
Hey,
them.
you know
No
what?
big deal.
I'm officially gonna be the oldest person in this motherfucker pretty soon. Not older than Dave. I know he old as shit.
Yeah, true.
All them. I'm gonna be 50 coming up.
Oh damn, you and
Five-0,
Alex
baby.
pretty close.
I know. Alex 49, right?
Keep me from
next
being the
week.
old guy.
Oh, you're not
49?
49?
A couple days, few days.
Okay. So I got 1 year on you.
Yep.
So my
Crazy.
dad came 1 year in my mom before your dad came
Yep.
in your mom.
My dad's like, "What's this now? Hold on," and then he had to get in on it too.
It's like, I'm coming indoors. You go over yours. Like, yes, we're done.
Yeah, I called these guys when I impregnated Sarah. I was like, I think I did it.
I got her.
Mm.
Here, I'll put you on speaker.
Oh shit. Are you guys have you guys given up? By that I mean, are you eating as much as you
I am.
humanly possibly can
I hit
Yeah.
day
these
200.
holidays?
I did those 200 days at the gym, and I was like, I'm not touching
Yeah.
until the new year.
I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
turn it around on New Year's. We'll see if that happens.
It always
but-
seems so lame to be like, "Oh, everyone does that at New Year's and then turn it around," but it really happens where like you have fun all summer, then the fall comes and you're like watching football and you're like drinking, and then the holidays come and you just like keep pounding, and then like
Well,
It's
right about
Thanksgiving,
now,
you're
I'm
fighting
like-
your dad.
you just gave me a huge bag of candy. I'm gonna eat half of it tonight. if
half
not
of it.
all.
Yeah,
if not
yeah.
all.
You got to eat it. Your kids will get to it.
That's right. Everly only likes the chocolate stuff.
Ah.
I'm trying. Like you should try
Keep her away
Skittle.
from Danny.
Yeah.
Don't blame me. I think last time you were talking about eating pies or something. I think
Eating
I heard
pie. I don't like
yeah.
pies. I like French silk pie and sort of pumpkin pie, but I don't like pie very much.
You don't like eating pie?
Not a cooked fruit
Oh.
guy.
No, I don't like cooked fruit.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know.
He
Just
prefers his fruit
grosses me.
raw.
That's right.
Raw and crunchy.
That's right. Mhm.
Let's get those seeds
So-
in his teeth.
So apple pie not good for
No,
you.
I don't like it.
Peach.
I mean, I'll eat it maybe, but if there's another option, I'm taking it. I don't really like cooked. I don't like chunks and ice cream of fruit.
Mm.
I don't like.
What do you have against fruit?
I like fruit. I just don't like it. In
He likes
stuff.
he likes fruit in nerd rope version.
Yes, that's right. Artificial fruit.
Red
Or-
dye number 47.
Yeah, or actual fruit, but alone. I don't like fruit on stuff.
Okay. Learn something every day.
Yeah.
I wonder why health nuts don't have like chunks of vegetables in the ice cream. If you're so healthy, get some
Ooh.
like ice cream, celery, ice cream.
Broccoli and cheese ice cream.
Have you ever
Don't give me
seen
any
it? It's so
ideas.
healthy.
Don't give me any ideas. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
And you know what?
Uh,
Somebody would buy it. Those
oh, of
healthy nuts
course.
would eat broccoli ice cream.
That's what when Sarah and I went to Black Cat, I was like, cheese and crackers. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh, it was cream cheese and graham crackers. Hell
Oh.
yeah, and it was awesome.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. it
Hey,
was
you know
amazing.
which one fucked me up? And mainly because I'm black. You had some cornbread ice cream. It's like, Jesus
yeah.
Christ, how'd you make that taste like cornbread ice cream? That was awesome.
Oh, I thought,
My grandmother would have been proud.
Yep.
no,
What you thought I was going to say?
I don't know.
You
I was
should've
gonna
said
say it, and I
something about the-
sucked it back in. Don't worry about it.
It's the holiday.
Better believe it, buddy.
Watermelon flavor. Don't be racist.
Yeah.
No, I went out to the truck one night and it was like cornbread ice cream. I had
Mhm.
never heard it. It was good, man. It
Yep.
surprised me.
Yep.
So yeah. How do
Yeah.
you
I
do
love
that?
cornbread, yeah.
Well, that's all you got to do all day, you know.
Wow. You just take cornbread and just make it into ice cream? You know what? You remind me of Pringles. Pringles does the same type of shit. You ever like
To
see
blow your mind.
Yeah, it was a can of Pringles in the store one day, and it was like corn Pringles. I don't know if you ever had them. And when you ate it, it tastes freakishly like corn.
Oh
How do you
yeah.
get a potato chip that tastes like goddamn corn?
Chemicals, baby.
I don't know. It's
Modern
incredible.
science.
I
Yeah.
guess.
It's like Oreos.
That's witchcraft.
Oreos makes the fucking a weird ass flavor for everything.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
had like
Yeah, there's- it used to
cappuccino,
be- there was-
watermelon Oreos.
Yeah, it
like-
used to be like there was Oreos and double stuffed Oreos. The end.
yeah.
Now it's like
The end.
now here's thin, crispy with watermelon and like fudge, and you're like
Lemon,
I
yeah.
don't-
Yeah.
Here's a Vegemite Oreo.
Yeah.
Mm.
I love ice cream, dude.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know, this is Alex Carter, king of Des Moines ice cream.
Oh, they know.
Oh, they know.
I know
Make
he
sure.
loves that props, that credit. I seen on a episode that you guys talking about. It's like, oh Jesus Christ, you gotta do that every goddamn time. Like,
Gotta let the people
am
know.
I am somebody else without my ice cream. I am a person. Look at me. For
Oh
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I
But it's good
know.
ice cream.
Whenever I
You
go up
outdid
on
yourself.
stage at comedy shows, like, oh, it's Ice Cream King, and he owns Black Cat Ice Cream. Everyone's like, yay! I'm like,
Heavy
God
as the
damn it,
crown.
my comedy ain't anywhere near as good as my. I
Free
can't live up
samples.
to this. Yeah,
Getting
Uh,
cucked.
cucked by my own ice cream. Damn.
Yeah, you really are kind of like Des Moines Willy Wonka at this point.
Hey, do you have any holiday flavors?
Of course.
What do you have? I haven't been there in a while.
Well, let's see. We had, of course, the eggnog. We did peppermint white chocolate,
Christmas cookie.
Popcorn
Christmas
tin.
cookies, popcorn tin. That's you know, you get the
Ooh.
popcorn tin at Christmas with there's like 3 puppies
Caramel,
and a
cheese,
Christmas tree on
butter.
the outside.
What about the fruit cake?
You know what?
You
I
fuck
have
with it?
not tackled. I always threaten to every year, but I like fruitcake. I
Do you?
should.
Well, this dude don't. He don't like
Yeah.
fruits.
We
bacon,
do
and shit.
the gas station gift is a favorite one.
What's that?
That's one. Dave. That was me and Dave collabed on that one. It's the concept is it's Christmas Eve. You're going to your family's. Your mom calls and says, "Oh, your dumb uncle is going to be there." And you're like, "Fuck, I gotta get a gift for him." only thing open is the Get and Go.
All right.
So then you go there and you get potato chips, lottery tickets, Christmas cakes, whatever dumb shit.
Yeah.
So I made a flavor that's all that shit.
Oh.
The
gas
lottery
station
tickets
gift.
taste
How long you
terrible.
gonna be around? I got to stop by and take. some
We
more
got some
real
more. We'll get some more
Alright.
when we open back up.
quick. I'm still waiting for that brown sugar cookie dough.
Oh, it's back. It's back,
fuck
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm finna get fat as fuck.
That's
Back
my
early.
plan.
That's kind of what we're up to as well.
Mm.
Yep.
That's our master plan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right now, I look like Santa on Ozempic.
Yeah. Santa looking
wait.
good. Santa's doing the South Beach diet.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
what, whatever weirdo
I bet I'm
material.
like Tony's freestyle little gazelle.
Oh, the ponytail.
Uh,
You don't see those too much anymore. That was like George
No.
Foreman era. But
Yeah, about 12:30 at night.
Yeah.
TBS.
Freestyle. Yeah, some little gazelle freestyler. It was some crazy name. And it was basically just
And
an
that guy
elliptical-
is nuts.
Yes.
That guy's fully nuts.
Clearly on steroids and cocaine.
Yes.
Yeah, those info commercial people were special people, dude. They
Yeah,
were
that was an
so
era.
pumped.
Yeah. Yeah, Billy Mays, legend.
remember when Slap Chop? He got caught like biting chicks' tongues off or whatever.
What?
Yeah, that Slap Chop guy. He was like abusing women, like hookers, and he bit some
Whoa.
hooker's tongue off.
That's great.
Yeah.
Why did
Yeah.
Wasn't the
Sham
ShamWow guy? Wasn't the
No,
same guy?
same guy.
Yeah,
ShamWow
same
and
guy.
Slap Chop, same
Yeah,
guy.
right.
Yep.
Damn.
Wow.
He
Yeah,
got he,
with those
he,
bug eyes, like, yeah.
he got into the Christmas. He got into the Christmas spirit, and by Christmas spirit, I mean meth.
yeah,
Damn.
So
yeah.
Well, I mean, surely he was making great money. It's crazy to go meth on that, you know? Like,
well,
I
but
feel
if you're like, I like meth,
true.
but I'm gonna be cool and I'm gonna get this job and then make a ton of money. You're like, you know what I like? Meth.
Yeah. I better Google what he actually did.
Right. We're just besmirching this man.
Yeah.
No, I think you're 100%.
I think it
correct
is
with
like
what
that.
you just said. Yeah.
I did not. I would like to come forward.
Billy
and say I
Mays
did not-
died. What did Billy Mays? What was his thing?
Yeah, there was a bunch of rumors.
OxyClean.
Yeah, OxyClean, and they said he got hit in the head with luggage during like turbulence, and then I heard he died of a coke overdose.
Yeah, but
I think it's a little bit of both.
I think it's a little column A, a little column B.
Little column B. Huffing OxyClean all day, doing commercials for 45 years straight, probably. Is
Doing fat rails in between
Yeah.
commercials.
OxyClean. His neck was like veins popping out the whole time.
Yeah.
Is that the same guy that had the glass boat that he sealed up with? something
Yes.
from it? Same
Spla-
dude?
it's a meme now where like the
Oh.
seal, the
Yeah,
water,
It's
whatever
Flex
the water.
Seal,
Flex
tape,
Seal,
or whatever.
yeah.
Boom. It'll stop a leak in a boat. Boom.
They take a boat,
By the
make
way-
the entire boat out
Out
of
of
Flex
glass,
Seal, and they
yeah.
drive it across.
Shit in your pants. Boom.
The Slap Chop
You got
guys.
diarrhea. Boop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Put
Seal
that, on
that shit
before
up.
Bebops.
Oh no, he got his tongue bit.
Oh.
Kissed her. She suddenly bit his tongue and would not let go. By the way, his name is Vince Shlomi.
That sounds 100% correct.
Shlomi the money. But yeah, the prostitute bit his tongue and wouldn't release it.
The prostitute.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a horrible thing.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Damn, take
Yeah.
a hold of your tongue.
It's like Chris Farley from Dirty Work, where he has
Yeah.
his nose bit off.
Got my nose bit off by a Saigon whore.
Yes. And he gets it redone, and right at the end of the movie, she bites it off
Yeah.
again.
Uh,
Classic.
So sorry to besmirch you, Vince Shlomi.
Yeah, he was the victim.
I didn't realize it was your tongue, but he
Yeah.
went to jail too for the same
Is
thing.
he still alive?
It was aggravated battery on both sides.
Oh.
I don't know.
I feel like he has,
No, there's an NBC News story that said ShamWow guy cleans up his act.
what's the
Great
dateline
pun.
on that?
This story, let's see here.
I feel like I haven't seen him come across my desk of deaths, but I haven't seen him in a while either.
That was in
so-
2013.
Ooh, that's a long time
Yeah,
ago.
well,
A lot of shit's
um,
happened since
Yeah,
2013.
yeah.
ShamWow now streak free in criminal record.
Yeah. His dumb face.
Yeah,
He's always like,
with a headset.
yeah.
If
with
a
the headset.
ShamWow guy has bitten off more than he can chew.
That was when I remember when I moved to Minneapolis to go to radio
there we go.
broadcasting school. And the first night I was there, I was like, man, big city living ain't that. It's not really any different, than Des Moines, Minneapolis, whatever. I was watching the 10 o'clock news that night. And that was the story, is that a woman bit her boyfriend's tongue off. And I was like, maybe it is a little different.
Things
Yeah.
are a bit different in the big city. I guess.
Yeah.
Up north.
Hey,
Where I'm from, that only happens to the ShamWow guy.
Talking about news people, I saw this.
Yeah, he's
clip.
alive and on Instagram.
Damn. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
How's
He's
the
out
tongue?
there. Say,
Yeah.
I thought about the news broadcasters. Don't you think they ever just get sick of playing along with this dumb game about, hey, kids, you better hurry and get to sleep. I think I hear sleigh bells.
Oh,
and
yeah.
doing a forecast of Santa's sleigh and all this
Yeah.
other
Oh, Santa's in Clive right now. You better get your ass to bed.
That also for kids that like
Looks
we
like-
got to stay up late, and I'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Santa's already here?
I can remember being in the
yeah.
basement of my grandpa's house, and he had like a 1970 something wood console TV.
Oh, yeah.
Black and white.
900
That's what the kids had
pounds.
to watch. They'd be
Yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah.
And like NORAD's tracking Santa. He's in Omaha right now. He's coming to Iowa. I'm like, shit!
Yeah.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
yeah.
The government says shit.
yes, yes.
The U.S. military is trapped. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
But you imagine just those news broadcast people went to school for all these years, did all
Yeah.
this shit. It's
Serious
like,
news.
This is what you really want me to do?
Yeah.
Is do this
Right.
fake bullshit? Doesn't this challenge my journalism?
Yeah.
Integrity.
They
I gotta
start
lie
flipping-
to a bunch of kids.
Yeah, they
keep
start
my
flipping
job.
out of character. They're like, NORAD is seeing Santa above Norwalk. Maybe that's where my whore wife is cheating on me. Really start losing it.
Oh,
Is that where her fitness instructor lives?
I just imagine they just get so bored. It's got to be like when those people at restaurants are made to sing "Happy Birthday" to
Oh.
like the waiters just hate that
Happy
fucking
birthday,
shit.
Danny. A bing a bum bum bing. Bum,
Happy
bum,
birthday,
bum.
Gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
And then you find out it's not even my birthday. It was a joke, guys. Oh, fuck you.
Fuck you. You made me do this.
She.
I don't like people singing it to me either. Yeah.
It's like
Did you ever eat
parades.
at Joe's Crab Shack?
Mm-mm.
I didn't know.
I ate
only-
out by the water once.
I ate
down
there once, and I didn't know that every 15 minutes or half hour, the entire staff broke into song
Oh, one of
and
those
do a little
places.
dance, and I was like, "What the?" Yeah, I did. I was like, I would not have been there if I knew that
Yeah,
that
I
happened.
quit immediately.
Oh, yeah, if I was working there and I'm like, learning the ropes of, learn the menu, serving, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, P.S. also, every hour we have a song and dance
Yeah.
routine you have to learn. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah. yeah.
Or better yet, if
Yeah.
you really need the job, you just be like, oh, with that said, every half an hour, I'm going to have to take a
Go to the
shit.
bathroom.
Yeah,
Let you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I won't be out here. I'll be
Yeah.
out promptly when you're done.
I'll be out in my Toyota Tercel getting high
Yeah.
on air dusters.
Happy birthday to me.
Yeah. I'm going to be huffing glue.
Yeah. Why does AJ smell like a skunk every time we dance?
Yeah. He just keeps on dancing, even once.
He won't stop dancing. Finger dancing.
I got the light up fingers.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
AJ, they're done. Stop, AJ, stop it. Stop
But
it.
we never stop. Oh, shit.
Have to appreciate sometimes the stuff that we're doing compared to things that other people are doing. I was thankful this year when I was looking back on different shit.
Being
Oh,
able
yeah.
to tell jokes and stuff.
Tell jokes and got a family and all the other kind of basic shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think you got a pretty good life.
Yeah. Did you guys all have nice Christmases?
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah. Danny?
Solid.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
alright. Yeah.
This one felt a little anticlimactic to me. It feels good right now, but I feel like all of them got kind of like cut short, or people weren't able to be there. Things like that.
Right.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
it.
like
That's how it is a lot of the time.
I feel like I was off the rhythm of it, but I got a ton of great stuff. I was able to give some people stuff. Like
Yeah.
all the components were there. It
Yeah.
just felt misaligned.
Mine was, this is first time, Christmas with the family.
With a baby.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was pretty neat and impressive. But it
Was
was like,
Everly like very much like Santa Claus? Like,
oh, yeah.
yeah, I love
Big
it.
time.
It's like, Dad, can we pull up NORAD?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
It was cool. And she went to bed, no problem. Yeah. It was nice.
that's what
even
you
got-
think. She was sitting there like waiting and waiting.
I always think I remember Christmas Eve and feeling like I didn't sleep at all,
Yeah.
but you always do.
Eventually.
Yeah,
Because as a kid, even just the thought of getting to like midnight is almost impossible.
yeah,
Yeah.
You'll just fall asleep.
yep.
Your brain's not ready for.
Yeah. I remember as a kid,
Cool
like
party
you
time.
fall asleep, you're trying to stay up like 9:45 out.
I want to hear the hooves on the.
And then I
roof.
wake up at like midnight, be like, and I go out and see the trees lit and all the like Santa had come. I'm like, damn.
Yes.
Every time.
Is this the best moment of my life? And older Alex is like, it really is.
Yeah.
You'll never experience magic like
Yes,
this again.
That is very true.
Well, that must be.
That's kind of hilarious.
All of you being fathers now, yeah, with Toll. That
Yeah.
has to be one of the coolest parts of the
It
kid.
is.
Of
It's but it is weird. Like Christmas at my family, they started it about 2 hours earlier than normal, which is kind of crazy for my family to do. So we were eating dinner at like 4:30 for our benefit, but then at like 6:30, I was like, God damn. Is it like fucking 1 in the
You guys ready
morning
to go
right
to
now?
bed?
yeah.
Yeah, ours was
Yeah.
like that too. I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, what time? We're getting pretty late, right, guys? 6:45.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And the kids were kind of crazy, and but
Yeah.
it was really, that part was fun.
Your kids ever pull any crazy stunts at Christmas time, trying to like dig out presents, anything like that?
No, I mean, for the most part, we normally celebrate over my in-laws' house, where they have 10 grandkids, and the adults normally stayed upstairs, and the kids went
Of course.
downstairs.
Yep.
But now, since they're older, and I was telling Todd this earlier, we're down to, in my house, our last kid
Yeah.
who's going to be graduating and going to college, so we'll be empty nesting next year.
Mhm.
So you're
Ooh, that's
talking
where it's
about-
at.
Yeah, you're talking about no kids, 50 years old, just living life. And
Yeah.
Christmas got a lot tougher, like you said. Not everybody's able to go there. They got
Yeah.
jobs. Like my daughter had to go to work right after Christmas because she doesn't work the job where you get 2 or 3 days or whatever else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So not
Yeah.
having everybody there, different obligations, having to leave early, split time because
Oh, yeah, it gets more
Yes.
complicated the older you get. Yeah.
So it definitely was Christmas, but at the same time, everybody's going different ways. So
Yeah. For sure,
appreciate what
dude.
you have now. 'Cause
Yeah,
having all
I-
these-
Danny's
I will
just
say-
Danny's home alone, staring at that leg lamp. Ooh.
Because I went from not just Christmas, but like I went from being the always available guy, always, from like 6 p.m.
Toast down to
till
clown.
1:30 a.m. I was like I could do anything,
On
and I
call.
would. Yeah, somebody could show up at my house. It didn't matter. To the last 5 months, wait, am I right? Yeah, 5 months on Christmas Day, and that I went from always available to no longer available for anything, which
Yeah.
is kind of fucking crazy.
It's crazy because we were supposed to be working on an act together.
I know we
I've
can
been
still.
thinking about that
Yeah.
But we just-
2-man act.
People be like, text me, and be like, "What are you doing tonight?" I'm like, "What? What do you think I'm doing?"
Watching this goddamn baby.
yeah.
Raising
So
kids.
that's
cheating.
what. Yeah. yeah. Yeah, and it's weird because everybody, I think still feels they're like, oh, the old 20-some
up
years
Toll.
of Toll do it
Yeah.
anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
He
The
was
Mikey
Johnny on the
before
spot.
Mikey.
Yep.
Give
Yep.
the Mikey, he'll eat it.
Yeah, he'll eat anything. I'll still do that.
That's good for Sarah.
Yep.
Hey,
Hey, this guy'll eat anything.
Yeah, but having kids was pretty special. First
Yeah.
Christmas,
Oh, yeah.
hanging with
Yeah.
kids.
Because those are beyond just being young, but yeah, usually, the grandparents. I just remember the Christmases when I was that age
Yeah.
being so much bigger. Like everyone's
Oh,
alive
yes.
at that point.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
sleepovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when, like, at least ours, the cousins would be there. Now my cousins are never there because they
Yeah.
have usually their own partners,
Yep.
Yeah,
Christmas, their parents, if they're split up, whatever.
Yep.
yeah. I didn't buy a single thing for the baby. I was like, she doesn't know. But everyone else will get her stuff.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Did you get anything for your cats?
No, I didn't. Jeez,
Jeez.
that's why they haven't been hanging around.
Yeah.
It's been Christmas. Some other family.
Like,
Yeah.
meow, fuck dog, meow, meow. Yeah, my
Yeah.
wife is big into doing that stuff. She was like, "Oh, we forgot to get Charlie something now, dog." I'm like, "I'm pretty sure we can just wrap up one of the toys they already had.
yeah,
You won't
yeah,
fucking know difference."
Yeah.
yeah.
Take a little leftovers, wrap it up. Be like, God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you guys still love me like that. Shit. You guys are all right.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting when they come back with a little foil pack for you.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Mm-mm-mm.
Hey, here's an interesting thing that happened.
all right. Let's hear it.
I got hit on at
Ooh.
the gym.
Nice.
Yeah, now-
What was his name?
I-
Hey,
I didn't-
you looking pretty swole over there, you know?
Merry Christmas,
I
baby.
I didn't get it, but you're very close. So I am in the locker room and just getting dressed and everything else, and I spray on some cologne, and the guy says, "Don't know him, never seen him." He's like, "Hey, you smell good." I'm like, okay. And what do you say?
Yeah.
Didn't tell you. You smell good. And so then he continues. He's like, "What is that? What kind of cologne is that?" I was like, "It's Tommy." He's like, "Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you smell nice." And he hit me with a second one. Now it's like, okay. I don't know your expectations. Like, I'm married, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not. I don't know.
So I told my wife
What you trying to get into?
So I told my wife this story, and the first thing she said, "Why did you just say thank you? He was probably waiting for a thank you."
Yeah.
Good point. Hey, you smell nice. Thank you. And that probably would have ended it
Yeah.
instead of us just standing there looking like weirdos, right?
Right.
But then I thought I didn't want to lead him on. I didn't want to say, thank you.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
he
You
come
smell
on
good
to
too.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got? What you packing under that towel, fella? Yeah.
It's like, remember last time I gave you a compliment and you said thank you. Now we got 14.
Yeah.
So you know where a compliment can go. So
yeah.
you know. But yeah, she was like, "Yeah, why'd you just say thank you?" Like, good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I should have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got hit on for the first time in years. Like, no, I don't get hit on.
What was his name?
Oh.
Hey.
Is that the open mic? I don't know if I could say it's being hit on, but as at open mic a few weeks ago, standing where I usually do by the corner of the bar, and
Putting the vibe out.
this very intoxicated lady was standing next to me trying to close her tab, but she was too drunk to figure it out. She goes, "You're hot as shit." And I go, "Oh, thank you." She's like, "Yeah." And then she's like, "Can I get one more drink?" And then it's like, "You just close out." She's like, and then she was she had so drunk she had no idea what was going on. She thought she got a drink, but it was someone's old water. She's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "I don't know. You're making me feel worse about this whole thing. You're hot as shit." Okay, extremely drunk lady, please go away. So that was. Yeah, those were the vibes.
It was just me in a wig. Got one more treat? You look beautiful tonight. Can I have your little tutor one last time for old Santa Claus before I head down a couple chimneys?
Welp.
What a
So-
Christmas.
I saw mommy kissing
Santa Claus.
Underneath the mistletoe last night. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if only Daddy could have seen.
like, "Motherfucker, what you doing to my wife? Hey, get the fuck away from my wife."
Such a cute song. You're like, wait a minute. This is fucked up.
Now if they made that song nowadays with somebody was saying this earlier. You remember how songs used to be a little bit more suggestive, like, like "Stay the Night" or something like that. Nowadays,
You're not
like,
saying you're not.
it's
you're not
more in your face
literal.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Like now it'd be like a
Show me that thing.
Mommy sucking
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
That's Santa ass pussy.
Yeah.
Santa was getting pussy. He was getting pussy. Santa was getting pussy.
All night long.
You gotta be something in it for Santa, you know.
Yeah.
He's not just giving all night long.
Yeah.
He's getting as well.
Santa gave it to Mama Raw. She was screaming all night. I'm just a kid singing a song. Something, something, something.
Yeah.
That's the scat part.
We'll work it out. We'll work it out. The bones are there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good Christmas music.
Yes.
I love to listen to the Motown Christmas music.
Yo, yeah.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Ooh.
I only got one myself.
Just
I think I like Home for the Holidays.
Huh?
Home for the Holidays. There's a man who lived in Tennessee. And he was hungry for Pennsylvania and some
He was hungry for
homemade
Pennsylvania.
pumpkin pie.
This is a Christmas song?
Yeah.
Say
No
it again?
place like
Oh,
home
there's
for the
no place like home for the
Oh, gotcha.
holidays.
Okay.
I don't know. I like a lot of Lou Rawls Christmas
No, I like
songs too.
that. You were just saying a very obscure part of the.
I suppose
verse.
that's
I
true.
didn't know what you were talking about.
I ate a man who lived in Tennessee.
That,
He was searching for
wait,
some
is that part?
busty.
Is that the part of the
I
song?
ate his
No?
ass at a truck stop.
That was it.
Oh,
yeah.
this is bullshit. You got it.
No.
I'm like, is that really the song? I didn't
Yeah.
say the
It's
whole
actually Dome for the holidays.
I got sloppy toppy at the drive-thru. My wife was inside shopping. I was in the parking lot getting toppy. Please don't tell my family. I kind of needed it. It was a bit tough couple years.
From Atlantic to Anderson.
No, that fucking Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. I could hear that all day, every day. I like that song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that song.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
People keep trying to drop new Christmas bops, and it ain't working.
They do?
No.
I saw Ariana Grande. I don't know if it's from this year, but I was like, this song sucks. And I don't know. Other people, they're always trying.
I feel like Bieber's album did okay. I feel
Yeah.
like that one comes back around. That's not super recent, but
What
Yeah.
Bublé puts out a Christmas album every single year.
You'd be
think.
crazy not. I mean, half
Yeah.
the music is royalty free.
Yeah.
yeah.
And people want to hear it, so they're like, "Hey, jingle bells, right, guys? Bing, bong, boom."
Yeah.
And then people buy it.
And his pockets just
Yep.
stacking with
Yes.
cash. Yeah.
I want to see a rapper put out a Christmas album, like a hardcore rapper. Ain't
Dude.
talking like
Afro
Fresh
Man
Prince.
did.
like
That wasn't
Method
hardcore.
Man.
When I was a
DMX
kid-
has Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But
Yep.
beyond
Bullshit,
that,
you lying.
yeah, oh
Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to Google that.
When I was a kid, I assumed.
Hey yo,
That's
Rudolph,
exactly it. That's exactly
Yeah.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
let Rudolph fucking play.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
She.
Yeah. I just assumed everybody had a Christmas album when I was a kid. I thought it was like part
Mandatory.
of being a famous musician.
Kind of
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a time where it pretty much was, but
To the
I
point where it was
assumed-
cliched to do. I mean, Love Actually kind of touches on it in that
Yeah.
movie of like
Yeah.
he's almost selling out by doing it, but everybody does. I mean, why wouldn't
yeah,
you?
What
the
movie
worst
is that?
Christmas movie.
Love Actually.
Well, actually,
It's not great.
I was happy to see that my mom watched Love Actually on many people's recommendation, and she hated it. I was like, hell yeah, mom.
You rock.
Yeah.
oh, you know that I was trying to think where you get that quote from. What was that quote from you just said?
Which
Hated
quote?
Hated it.
Hated it.
That's
I know what it
Living
is.
Color.
I know.
Oh yeah, Men on Film.
That's what I'm sitting there
That's
thinking,
right.
oh, that
Yeah.
was a good use.
Hated
right
it.
there. Yeah.
Men
That's
on
right.
Film.
With
Oh,
his
yeah.
little hat. yeah, you know, a little
Antoine.
cowboy hat or whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
Antoine, calm down. Yeah, that was a good show. I heard they was
Mhm.
trying to do a reboot on that, but it didn't go through, I guess.
What, in Living Color?
Mhm.
I saw
Nice.
recently on free TV, like if you have a live TV app on your TV, there's like 1 million channels now, and they have an SNL one where they just play SNL sketches.
Yeah.
And I was watching that, and they're showing a bunch of Christmas stuff, but they showed one where Damon Wayans came on and hosted,
Oh, really?
and he did that. And what's his name? Who's the other guy?
David Allen Greer.
Yeah, he brought him on, and they
Yeah.
did it on. They did the Men on Film
Yeah.
sketch, and Damon Wayans, like a lighting rig hit him on the head, and he fell down, and he got up. He's like, "What? Hey!" He's like all straight. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" He's like, "Don't touch me." Hilarious. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I forget like that in the early '90s. Oh, Living Color.
Oh, amazing.
Gave Jim Carrey a start too. I
Yep.
think.
I don't know. He broke through.
A lot of
Big
people.
time. Jamie Foxx.
Yep.
Mhm.
David Allen Greer.
J Lo.
All the Wayans.
All the Wayans.
Yep.
SW, SW1.
Yeah, he's.
Remember
What's he
that?
up to these days?
SW1 was Sean Wayans one.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
okay.
He was the DJ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. He wasn't even a brother. He was just SW1. So, yeah,
Yeah.
Living Color. They tried to reboot that bad boy, but I don't think it went through.
Yeah,
It just is
that
what
ship
it is.
sailed.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't mess with classics. You know, one thing that never made it through, and I thought it was like SNL's bad stepbrother, fucking Mad TV.
Yeah.
Horrible.
When I was a kid, I used to, when they were both on at the same time, I would flip back and forth to see who, like, if one had a better sketch or if one was on commercials,
Mhm.
switch to Mad TV. And then if it grabbed me, I'd stay there and watch it.
Did you like Mad TV?
Yeah, I did a lot.
I did as well.
The cast got kind of worse as it went on.
I only know about Sasso.
Will Sasso, yeah, but Ike Barinholtz was on it.
Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee.
Bobby
yep.
Lee was on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Artie
Uh,
Lang.
The voice of Lois Griffin. What the hell's her name?
Oh yeah.
She did Mrs. Swan.
Rachel Feinstein.
No.
She is Jewish. I don't remember her name though.
Something Steen.
Yeah.
Something Jewish.
The guy that gets shot in Pulp
Happy
Fiction. yeah.
Started yesterday, I heard.
Yeah. Orlando Jones, he was on it.
There we go.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, he was on
Yeah.
that. Yeah. And then he had his big breakout in Drumline.
Yeah.
I loved Drumline.
I've never seen it.
I loved it.
Whoa.
I had like a
Totally.
dream.
Nick Cannon, right?
Yeah.
The star.
It's right up there with Roll Bounce, you know.
Roll
Oh,
about.
yeah.
That was a good one too.
That is black culture-ish type stuff.
Yeah.
I tell you, I never went to HBCU.
You went to the opposite.
Oh,
You
sure,
did.
I make sure I had the niches done right there. That right?
Yeah. Historically black
Historically
colleges,
black.
Yeah,
universities.
So,
Yeah.
So
You did go to the opposite.
I went
Yeah.
completely opposite.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't understand. I got it, but I didn't understand the whole drumline thing.
Right.
I mean, how it was bigger than football. I mean, where I was from, most people were like, no, football is the same. But
Yeah.
in that movie, they're like, no, it's about the band and all this
Yeah.
other stuff. Like, oh, okay. I mean, it was entertaining, but I couldn't relate to it that much.
Right.
Maybe if I went to
As a black football player
in Iowa,
in
yeah.
northern Iowa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Funny.
We had a chance to play Iowa. You know that, right?
Oh yeah.
We were leading them 3-0
I know.
in the first quarter. And then after that, it was a different story.
But that one half, ooh, they can't take that away from you.
We blocked the putt, got it, didn't move, kicked the field goal, and I remember Coach had a picture in his office. Northern Iowa 3, Iowa 0. So, of course, it was first quarter with like 2 minutes gone.
But still, that was the score.
That was the score.
Yeah.
He was leading. So, yeah, that was back when Timmy Dwight was there. And
Oh,
damn.
damn.
The guy who used to wear the
Yep.
hats or whatever.
Yep.
It had the standing up tight ends. I still remember that. That was something completely different. It had stand up tight ends, which was very not traditional.
Hmm.
So, yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day.
Damn.
Things have changed. How long has Kurt Farron's been to Iowa now?
75 years?
World War One?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
He
been
got
a
it in the
long-ass
GI
time.
Bill, I think.
They had leather helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he helped bring in segregated athletes.
Yeah,
didn't he?
right.
Him and the bear.
Well, any closing Christmas thoughts, fellas, for everybody at home? Can be a lonely time for some folks. That's why I
It's
thought it would be
true.
so special for us to do it on,
Yeah.
you know? For all the sad sacks.
All the
So-
losers out
Yeah.
there.
Came to the right place,
Yeah.
losers.
Correct. You are welcome. Yeah, thoughts going into the new year? We're fucked.
I think it's
guess.
going to be a weird one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert,
Yeah.
it's going to be crazy.
I bet
But we're used to that at this point. Just
Yeah.
keep
Very
it going.
true.
Keep the drones coming.
I'm going down the rabbit hole on aliens and drones. I'm like, ooh, shit. Something's
Alex might have been right this whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah. And I think I saw a thing recently that they might be here. Not that a lot of people say it might be us looking for some kind of radioactive material or nuclear weapon or something or a dirty bomb. And then somebody else said it might be them here to prevent nuclear war because we are getting closer and closer to the cusp of that. So that's pretty fun.
Them being aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not, maybe from the ocean, but whatever they are, it's some pretty weird shit.
The drones are very strange.
It is. And when the all the government says is they're not a threat, they're not foreign.
Don't worry about it, folks.
Yeah.
Hey, Christmas, am I right?
yeah.
Wait, what? No, hold
Yeah.
on, hold on.
Mhm.
I think it was just Santa Claus the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just doing a dry run.
Yeah, Santa's helpers. So that is pretty weird shit. And the Trump, yeah. I
It does
won't- I
come
don't
off a
wanna
little
talk about
Squid Games-y or something. Where they're going to drop little packages that have, like, mysteries we're supposed to
Right,
solve or
right.
something.
That'd be fun. Give us something to do, aliens.
Yeah.
Let's be a part of this. We're trying to have fun too, for once.
Yeah.
What do you think about aliens, Danny?
You watching any of that drone stuff, Danny?
No, I am like an ostrich. I put my head in the
That's a
sand.
smart
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
That's
It's,
what
it's almost one of those things. The way I kind of took after, the way this year's kind of ending up. You worry about the things you can control, and don't worry about the things you can't. Because
Yep.
if you do, you're gonna
Yeah.
drive yourself crazy.
Yeah, the older I get, the more I'm on that same book where I'm like, if I can't do anything about it, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
And whatever happens, happens, because
You
who
can't-
fucking cares?
You can't drive yourself crazy about
Nope.
it. That's where I'm at. So no, it just is what it is. So
Yep.
I think that's some great Christmas advice.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
We all end up in the same place. Merry Christmas.
Frozen in the backyard because we couldn't come in the house.
damn. You talking about lady? We'll talk about lady.
Solid as a rock.
Solid as a rock. Yeah.
I'm glad my sad tragic
Sorry,
story
buddy.
about my pet can bring you guys.
Yeah. So
No
much
problem.
joy.
The pet I
That was
found
an
in the
epic
alley.
callback. I mean, that was a 45-minute callback. Not to whore myself out, but
Oh, here
no
we
sleep
go.
out
Yeah.
there.
In the new year.
A show that I'd love to get Mr. Danny T on someday, maybe
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah. Awesome.
No sleep. The whole gang will be there. Come to Valor Ballroom January 11th. It's gonna be a great show.
Big
111.25.
That's right.
20 fucking
Right before
25.
the world comes to an end.
That's
Hey,
right.
yeah.
We're going to catch it right
Yeah.
at the end.
So
You can
my-
light up the credit card for it. You're not gonna be worrying about it because
Yeah,
the world's
don't
gonna be
worry
over.
about
soon.
Mhm.
Hey, would that be available online as it's done recording and like editing everything?
Oh,
else?
yeah.
Yeah. I look
Oh,
forward
yeah.
to watching it.
It
Yeah,
is.
I was seeing that online, and I was kind of bummed I won't be able to go check it out. A lot of heavy hitters in there, and then a $500 cash prize.
That's right.
Like, dude, that's awesome. And then a headliner.
Yep.
Very funny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a
I think
host
this
I
will be
hear is
good.
a piece of shit. But
I hear that too. I hear that too. Smells.
yeah, you don't have your don't smell shirt on.
Don't
com-
smell comedy.
Don't smell.
Yeah,
coffee.
yeah.
He dressed up.
Mhm.
All right. As soon as your kid turns 18, we're gonna have to work on our duo set.
There you go.
Yeah.
We can do, yeah.
Ebony and Ivory.
Yeah.
Ebony and ivory.
I used to do. I used
Danny
to,
goes,
I used-
shut the
I u-
fuck
Ain't no perfect harmony here.
Hey, boys, the man, bitch.
That'd be pretty funny though.
That would. Just imagine that. Where,
Yeah.
you're on stage and you're starting to do your set, whatever.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
walk up there, I go, shut the fuck up, bitch. And just walk off stage, just like,
Yeah.
you just keep doing comedy. Like, that part of the acting, is
yeah.
you gonna get jumped? What's going on here? Just leave them confused. Be a little mix of Andy
yeah.
Kaufman and,
Yep, I
Tony
love it.
Crane.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Absolutely.
Future of comedy right there. New Teehees. We got a duo.
There's
act.
never been a comedy duo in Des Moines.
It's time. We're way past time.
Yeah.
Hey,
We're
it's
due.
been a small one.
There has?
Yeah. Back when I first started,
Ooh.
like the 5th year.
Yeah.
You guys remember Hiawatha Rutland?
Yeah, I do.
Running back
Yep,
for Iowa
Yep.
I do.
State.
Mhm.
He started.
I
messing
remember him
around
doing a little stand up
and doing
too.
some comedy.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, we did one where we were playing good black guy, bad black guy.
Okay.
And
All
so
right.
I was being all prim and proper. He was like, "Hey, motherfucker, I don't give a shit. Fuck white people." And,
Yeah, yeah.
and all this other stuff. I'm like, "Hey, don't be like that. We gotta blah blah blah." So we did some shit.
Nice.
It didn't go far because
Oh,
we did it once.
yeah.
And that
Yeah.
was it. It's like, yeah, I don't.
But it did happen.
Yeah, I don't want to be a part of that. It's
Yeah.
too rough.
Right, right.
I think this is the superior duo.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I
There
think,
used
we
to,
do.
you used to see
2025.
comedy
I think we
teams.
can take it to Casey's Arena.
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, Casey's arena.
Dude, imagine if this just blowed up and this is the rest of your life, just me and you.
That'd
just
be
fucking
nice. Yeah.
I would love it.
Just leaves us behind completely. Won't even talk.
around. Hey,
Yeah.
AJ,
Cole
Alex,
won't take my calls.
AJ, Alex, fuck them. Come
Yeah.
on, bro. We got shit to do. Let's go.
We're gonna be in Nashville this weekend.
Uh,
Those stupid assholes doing that dumbass podcast.
Yeah. We're in the T-Mobile Arena. Goddamn.
I wouldn't forget about you.
have you guys
It's
seen Pop Star?
hilarious.
I don't think anybody saw Pop Star.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see it?
Of course.
When he makes the guy that used to be in his band wear that helmet that wears like 90 pounds.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm really
Like the
sweating,
dead
and it
mouse.
shoots out that beam of light. Yeah, that's what we'll have you guys do.
Ripping
no,
ticket.
no,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Well,
I'll dance with the girls that brung me. You know,
hey, I
and
appreciate
they'll Yeah, because I ain't going anywhere.
Well, it's been No Sleep the podcast, folks. Thank you to our guest Danny T for coming on again.
Yes, thank you for the Christmas gifts. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
guys.
no problem. No
We'll
problem.
circle back with you on that.
Circle back.
But you
My
can find
biggest
you can find Danny T on comedy stages here in Des Moines around this good state. Funny Bone, sometimes probably for now.
Yep, you can catch me over in Nebraska the next couple of months. So
Oh, nice.
I'll be all around.
Yeah, he's around. He'll certainly be at the new Teehees as well. Black Cat Ice Cream for all your dairy and non-dairy delights. Patreon.com/NoSleepDSM. Venmo at Tobo Cop. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Shyla, our executive producer. She writes all the material.
Yep.
Let's go. Thank you for the dick joke.
I've been AJ Simmons.
I've been Tom McGrain. Merry Christmas.
I've
Merry
been
Christmas.
Danny T. Merry Christmas also. Happy New Year.
And I'm the Ice Cream King of Des Moines, Alex Carter.
Merry Christmas.
Fucking AJ, Toll and Alex. They're fucking hilarious.
This is a certified hood classic.